What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Well, multiple things. First off, I must say, I went back. I was watching the tape yesterday from our show on Monday.
Okay.
So you look so much like your daddy without your glasses on. Holy
That's what everyone says.
Smokes. Like, I didn't look at your face when you came in the other day, because you know how it is. Like, it's like, all right, man, we setting up, cool, we in passing.
Yeah.
And then we sit here and do the show, but I'm not really staring at you. And obviously we got multiple things going on. But I'm researching, doing what I do, and I'm like, bruh, Deke look just like his daddy. God, dog, man. Shout out to Papa Deke, man. You feel me? But it was a good look on you, though, man. You look good.
People say that a lot. You're not wrong. I'll have to try to find you our kid pictures, like whenever we were in grade school. I mean, it's actually identical.
Oh, wow.
It's actually like you can't.
That's crazy.
You can barely tell us apart. I don't even think you could.
Yeah. Maybe
because I got a mole up here. Maybe that's the only difference you could tell from our kid pics.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, I'm being serious. So, yeah, I'm not surprised you said that.
I love it, man. Yeah. So that was the first thing that I took away last night. I was like, dang, shout out to Deke, man. Deke look good, but Deke look just like his daddy. And then the next thing was, y'all are wild in the chats. Holy smoke. So, Deke, obviously, we know the chat gets crazy.
What was the one that stuck out to you?
I don't even know where to start. I mean, I'm looking in there. I got Juan Rango. He was getting on you for not officially shouting him out when we do our area code shout-outs to start it. He thought it was personal.
Has it been a while?
He said you've never done it. I was like, dang. Then I got official momentum. He not only is welcoming people to the upper room, he's doing it in Spanish. I was like, bro, what is Bienvenido?
What was the reason?
I have no
it's not even Cinco de Mayo.
clue, bro. I have no clue. I was like, bro, what is going on? And then obviously we had some other outlandish stuff that I'm not going to publicly talk about up here. But just know, Deke, it gets really, really spicy in the chat, man. And we catch a lot of the stuff. We do. But it is so much more stuff that we miss that when you go back and just watch, I'm like, yo, I can't even really focus on the
probably
combo.
At least sometimes 10 to 15 minutes we just miss whenever we're going back and forth.
Because it was a time we're talking about the situation with my daughter saying she smells my medicine. So I'm thinking how me and you reacted in the moment. I never even looked at the chat. The chat was going crazy during that time too, talking about similar stories. I'm like, yo, I like this. Like, I'm not alone here. But it's just a lot of funny stuff that goes on, man. So salute all of y'all that are in the chat, man. Even if we don't acknowledge you while we are live, just know, man, it's getting seen.
Here's one that caught my eye today. So random. Yeah. So funny. Ricky West says, y'all ever miss being part of the lower room? I guess, is he pissed about that he was gifted an upper room membership or something?
He's like, hey, man,
some extra access?
I don't want all this luxury. I like to stay down here, man. I mean, some people are bare minimum, or what do they call them?
Minimalists.
They're minimalists, yeah. Some people are like that, man. So you never know. But that's the beauty of the upper and the lower room. You got options.
Yeah.
You always got options, man.
You got anything else going on these last couple days?
Let's see, man. Where do I want to start? Man, just been enjoying the wifey, man. Spending quality time.
Oh, yeah. How was the birthday?
Bro, it was a vibe, man.
Official birthday yesterday, but the celebration was over last weekend.
Yeah, the official birthday was yesterday, man. So that was definitely dope, man, in terms of her just being able to get loved on, be appreciated. She loved all of y'all comments, too. Even some of y'all ones that was a little more like, hey, man, I'm liking how she looking, all that. We've seen all that. Just know. just know. Like, that's the part. Like, yo, I like the support that y'all are giving me. I like the support that you give my wife.
She's not going all the way Aisha Curry vibe.
No. She's not on that. No. But I just be saying, I'm like, I mean, you calling my wife bad, or you call my wife a Mel. I'm like, yes, and I will kill you, but yes, I will not kill you because I'm peace, non-violence. But you catch my drift? It's like it's that fine line of, all right,
you're just happy your wife has a good sense of humor.
Yes, acknowledge.
If she didn't,
it's
maybe
good
it's a little different.
that wifey gets to have some of this, but like, hey, man, hey, all right, y'all gotta chill out. But yeah, man. So she definitely enjoyed her birthday though, man. We ended up getting Arlecchino's for dinner. For the Pittsburgh people out here, that's like the sister restaurant to A La Familia. So Italian cuisine, man, super good. And yeah, man, just kept it low key, man, chilled out, because that was how she wanted it. She was like, I want to be low key. I don't want a lot of attention and pomp and circumstance. So we did the little balloon thing, flowers and all that. But she enjoyed herself. She enjoyed the meal, man, and yeah, everything was good.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. So it was a vibe, man. Everything was good with that, man. But what's up with you though, man? You got me? What you got for me?
So
new eyes?
Yeah, good. Yeah, just keep getting better and better.
I like it, man.
Yeah, in terms of like just feeling good. Like I said, I could see pretty much like 2020 right off.
All right, hold on. What number I'm holding up?
Which one?
Oh, okay. There we go.
But you had 2 things up. It looked like the one that was 5, but it looked like you were trying to block the one on the left.
Yeah, I was, and then it kind of turned into like a cool number. So it just kind of worked out. It was like a 1, but with an addition to it. So it was like, oh, I like the number.
Sure. Yeah. I've been gearing up a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Ever since I got this LASIK, been on a little bit of a shopping spree. Got some new gear. I got a new driver for golf.
Okay, let's go.
So excited about that. And then I do have my random thought. Actually, this was something that was brought up before the podcast, and I would like to hear the chat chime in what they think of all this.
Okay.
Because I think AI is continuing to prove...
Not Allen Iverson.
No, artificial intelligence.
That AI, yeah.
It's continuing to prove that it might it might take us out.
iRobot.
It might take us out. I don't know. Now, part of it could be physically the robots taking us out and controlling us. But another part is it enabling us to destroy ourselves even more.
Yeah.
Because of all the fake stuff that could be made right now. It's like literally unbelievable.
It is
like
out of control,
the people that could
bro.
just make Trump voices and have him say whatever and just get put out there.
Yes.
Plus, the one that I heard that really got me was Kanye West. There was,
shout out to
I think it was on Barstool's Twitter.
Are we shouting out yet? Or are we not shouting out yet? I just need to, I need to know ahead of time.
I thought he apologized. I thought he turned a new leaf.
That's what I thought too. And then I thought like everybody would start to say, like, oh, okay, it wasn't all the way crazy. Like what he was saying actually had a part, but everything else was chaotic. Like I just don't know. I'm always scared. Like AB, Kanye, those two. I always gotta like just let me put my big toe in first before we just dive into that topic. So that's all, man.
I think people are good to get Yeezys again.
Okay, I'd be nervous, man. Yeah.
And there are talks about Yeezy and Adidas getting back together.
I know.
Although that was about a month. There hasn't been any more rumors that have heated up since then. But it makes financial sense because
for
Adidas
both.
can't sell
or mainly for Adidas, yeah.
all the Yeezy products that they just have chilling on I guess their warehouses and stuff. Yeah. Crazy. But no, there was a dude who I don't know if he has any actual musical talent. It looked like he was a producer or something. Yeah. But he just starts rapping into the mic. And then he takes AI and says, like, make this like a Kanye West style, or make this in Kanye West voice. Puts a beat under it. It sounds exactly like Kanye West. Right. Like, I'm concerned.
Game changer.
Like,
game changer.
So for these musicians, do they even have to do any of that anymore? Well, or they could just have other people do it for them?
I just think about how
say, hey, this is a song in the style of Kanye West.
I don't think it's going to take too much longer for it to get to that probably. But because I always think of like auto-tune, what it is like T-Pain and for like singers and stuff, and how some singers would complain about it because they say how now you don't technically have to be able to sing and be talented. You could just use auto-tune and that's going to always have you in perfect key, perfect pitch. But for the true like traditional, was
T-Pain an actual good singer?
No. And that was why he got on the auto-tune. But a lot of people would tell you like that's a part of it. Like it keeps you always in perfect pitch. Keeps you always on key. You know this as a musician, man. So like that part is pretty cool. But then I think of like the whole, remember when Panda came out? Panda. And it was Designer, right? And everybody thought it was Future. And initially, Designer sounded identical to Future. But then the more songs you heard from Designer, you're like, he sounds like Future, but this ain't Future. Or he sounds like him, but this ain't how Future would rap this. Or he wouldn't say this like this. And I think at the end, that's ultimately what hopefully will separate us. Now, I don't know how much longer it's going to last before they're able to like figure out how
there's just be so much propaganda and misinformation. I mean, there already is so much, but this could be next level.
Yeah.
If you're taking voices of powerful people and just making them say whatever, there's got to be some type of vetting process with all this.
Something, bro. Something.
But obviously, we don't do that already. This is what I'm saying. Even without all that, already we don't have much of a vetting process with like news and information.
Yeah.
we'll just take whatever and run with it.
This is
just
also
because
true.
It's going to make headlines and clicks and whatnot. Don't care if it's true or not initially, and then you come back after and then try to clean everything up. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. I was listening to one podcast. I think like over the last week, it might have been on Rogan.
Shout out
the one guy, the guy he had, I forget who he had on, but he had hope for AI, like saying it's not going to happen in our lifetime. If any of that does happen, there's certain steps and tiers. He said people that actually know how to code aren't worried about this because there's certain things, but who knows?
I don't know how to code like that, man. I do not know how to code. Yeah. All right. Oh, and they said T-Pain can actually sing. All right. Well, I thought he couldn't sing. Teach their own. Let's go.
Oh, he can.
That's what they said in the chat. Hey,
that's another thing I gotta look up. Well, I tried doing the Skoronski versus Lucas Van Ness tape, and who was the other one? It was Paris Johnson versus Lucas Van Ness. Mm-hmm. I got through half of like Paris Johnson.
Yeah,
and it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
The reason this was only the first half. I'm not done with it yet.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't think it was terrible is because Van Ness wasn't on him that much in the first half. I don't know about the second half. But, he was rotating all over the place on the defensive line. And Ohio State was throwing a lot of short passes.
They were.
Getting it out quickly. And if Stroud wasn't going to get it out quick, I could see how Van Ness could have been a little bit more disruptive. But he wasn't getting there quick enough.
Yeah. I looked at it like this. He didn't line up on him exclusively. But for there
was a lot of 13 over there.
Yes. But the thing was this, man. When I went and looked at the Lucas name, man, he still had a good amount of snaps over there. And even on the quick game, think of it like Dan Moore versus Myles Garrett, Dan Moore rookie year. And we're watching and think about how
Ben was getting the ball so quick.
But think about how many times we saw Myles still within him or putting Dan Moore on him. That is what that tape still looks like, even with Stroud quick game. And that was the part for me where I'm like, you're not going to be able to do quick game for 4 quarters. You eventually going to have to drop back. And that, to me, is where, like I said, with Lucas,
Stroud
I think
wasn't
that he
even
would
looking good that game.
He threw multiple.
I think he threw that one in the middle.
Campbell. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I still got to get the second half of that one.
Yeah.
And then I still got to get Skoronski.
Yeah.
I'll give my full evaluation in due time.
I like it, though, bro. I like it.
So now I just got to check out T-Pain. I got to see his actual voice.
Guard, how fast you actually watch this. You know, usually you want them dudes like,
oh, I'm mad I didn't do more.
But it's going to take me like a month to get to it. Yeah.
No, I'm mad I didn't do more because I was in the moment. I was watching it, but it was late last night. And then I was like, I'm putting this down. I want to get to sleep. I'll get back to it tomorrow. Yeah. Never got back to it today.
Yeah.
I went out to Golf Galaxy, like I said, did some shopping, looking for some golf gear, some golf clubs for the season.
I like it.
And now I'm here.
I like it.
Ready to talk some ball.
Hey, you got a fit too, bro. I'm just
I got these shorts today. I got these shorts. How versatile are these shorts?
Bruh.
Just some classic black Nike shorts.
That's a vibe.
You
got a fit on the day, bro.
Rock them out on the course. Rock them right now.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go. I like when you got the fits like this, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right. Well, with that being said, we do got plenty we're going to talk about today, man. Steelers cornerback combine meetings, man, because like we said, man, it's always a correlation there. We know TG pulling up at 5, and then we're going to talk some of them rule changes as well, man. So,
wait, dude, I got to read these.
Uh-oh, what you got?
This has to do with AI.
Oh,
X Concept said, AI going to have Deke trashing 7 out here. Better watch out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's not going to be me, obviously. That's going to be fake.
It's going to be fake. I'm going to be like, yeah, that's definitely Deke. Yep, I confirm it. That's him.
It can't be. It can't be. Juan Rango, I could see it. AI Deke saying, Ben is washed and the 2 rings belong to the defense. LOL. You're not hearing that out of my actual voice.
Yeah.
I feel like we got kind people out there. They're not going to spread that misinformation out there, though, right?
But you need pros and cons.
Or is our chat a little too janky?
We got yin and we got yang. You've been impersonated numerous times in the chat, too. They've had your whole family impersonated. So I feel like, yeah, they definitely going to target you in this situation, man. I can see it now. They're going to target you.
Come on, people in the chat. Have some integrity.
Yeah, have just a little bit. Yeah, or at least have integrity for me. You can say what you want about him. Just have integrity for me, all right?
All right, we got the shout-outs.
Oh, yeah, so let us know where you are tuning in from, man. Let's start the show like how we always do. Let us know where you're tuning in from in the comment section. We give those big boy shout-outs to start today's show. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well because you never know when new content is dropping. You don't want to miss it, all right?
We could AI Roger Goodell's voice and say, "Hey,
see,
this is who I actually wanted the Steelers to
you
say."
see,
Change his voice and
I'm just saying, man.
all that stuff.
I'm just saying. That's gonna mess the media up. It's gonna be fun for the media, but it's gonna get chaotic. That could get real. Think about just now with like social media on Twitter, like when somebody's breaking a story, you gotta double check to make sure it's really the verified account. Is it really the actual name and all this other stuff? Because there's been a couple of times I didn't almost get hit with the okie doke. Like, oh, let me. Nah, that ain't. Is that a check? Nah, that ain't the real one. All right, I'll wait. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 100% right. This is just taking it 10x.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Calmonier, the 802, Green Mountain State.
Let's get it. Shout out to Cal.
Rod Dulles says it's too early for shorts, Deke. I disagree. This spring weather's been
it's
amazing.
Beautiful right now, man.
But
yeah.
I don't know. He's going to give a shout out. We know where he's tuning in from the 330 Youngstown, Ohio. So I'm ahead of the game.
Hey, Deke. Now, I got to stop you right now. Deke, before you go any further. I told you when we started the show, I said I went back and I was watching, and I said Juan Rangel, he was calling you out. He was coming at you. He said that you were not shouting him out. You have never shouted him out.
I've done it once or twice.
Juan Rangel is on right freaking now, and I just want to make sure that we stop the show, Deke, so you can shout Juan out. It should be right above the AJ Martinez super chat that says AI will get blasted.
Henderson, Nevada.
There we go.
725.
There we go. Juan Rangel. So you cannot say ever again that Deke has never shouted you out. Shout out to Deke, man. Deke's a man of the people, man. Shout out to Deke, bro. One more time for the culture.
I try. I try out here. We got Down to Blast, the 714 forever.
Man, I'm low-key having deja vu because Vegas TJG on that same show put up there, when did Henderson change to 725? And he literally just put that again after Juan Rangel put that Vegas was 725 or Henderson was 725. This is crazy right now, bro. It's trippy. I like it, though.
AI changed it.
Low-key, maybe. See, all this AI you talking about, watch. Mm-hmm. Now we start getting all this AI advertising on my phone, AI advertising when I'm looking on social media. That's how it all starts, bro. You start thinking about it, and then it just starts popping up everywhere.
Efriz 904 Duval. Gonna be a late night in the office tonight. You guys giving me a second win. Good to hear.
Let's get it, man. I like it, baby. I like it.
We're steroids for his work ethic.
Let's go.
Craig Ellis 717 Lancaster, PA, as always.
Let's go. Shout out to Lancaster.
Rodney Klein 724 Beaver Falls, aka Fallstown.
Oh, okay. Fallstown. I like that.
Quan Summer 323 Watts, California, where it's sunny and dangerous.
Facts. But shout out to both. Stay safe out there.
I'll say two more. Yanni 804 Richmond, VA. And then Vegas TJG. Henderson has been 702 my entire life.
Oh.
I've been in Vegas since 77.
Okay. Well, let me tap in the rest in because I got Chris Hobson tuning in from the 713, but always the 412. Joey Weaver, the 920, Manitowoc, Wisconsin, about to apply for a scholarship to pursue criminal justice. Man, let's go, Joey Weaver. And good luck on that scholarship and more importantly on your studies, man. We need more people like you out here. Make the world a better place. Let's get it. Let's see. Javi Berg, the 420, tuning in from the 213. Cali. Love that, Cali. Believe that. Then after that, Robert Cotting, the 860, Connecticut. The Dippin' Dots 21, the 412, Southside. You gotta love the Southside. You know that. Let's see. Shout out to DD Smalls, tuning in from Florida. More importantly, Gainesville. And then Triple T Shirt, tuning in from the 513. But I'm from the Pittsburgh, the 412. And I will end it with Jordan Clay, tuning in from the 618 East St. Louis, 89 blocks. Let's go, man. Shout out to the Lou. All righty.
I think I got all the super chats.
I like it. I'm seeing some upper rooms. I think they came in prior to the show starting those.
Yeah, I got nothing on my side.
Okay, let me tap these real quick, man. So we got, but see, I felt like we said some of these or Monday, right?
Might have. I think, there were a lot of people joining throughout the show.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Some of them might have joined late in it.
I'm going to just say these next four names, and then from there we'll transition. All right, so we got Devin. We got AJ Ruelas.
I definitely remember Devin.
I remember Devin, too. Frederick Arthur. I don't remember Frederick Arthur, though. Or Life of the Real Sam. But each and every one of you that I just named, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alrighty.
First one, Fish Momentum. Saying what's good, guys? Hashtag Jack Maurice Myers Jr. Hashtag Hump Day.
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Always good having a Fish Momentum start us off.
You already know what time it is, man. And keep speaking that Spanish to them folk when they get welcome to the upper room, too. I like that. That was pretty cool by you.
Camonnier, what's good, guys? Hope all is well. I was sad to see Edmonds go, but I have more peace of mind knowing we tried to bring him back. Best of luck to him.
I like it.
Did you hear that?
I did not. No. Educate
Omar
me.
Khan said, yes, we put in an offer for Edmonds, and basically implied it was competitive. It was there, but he chose Philly.
Okay.
Why, you know something?
Nah, just competitive. You know how that sounds. It's loose. Competitive to the team could be different to the player. That's all.
Here's what I have to say, though. Just seeing the final, it had to have been competitive because he only signed for like 2 something.
But what if they offered you the vet minimum?
That's not competitive.
You see what I'm saying?
There's no way.
We don't know, though.
There's no way.
All I'm saying is we don't know.
I could see us maybe offering him like a 2 or 3 year deal, and it's like around 2.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to lock himself in for
a
something
long term.
that would be my guess.
Yeah, we just don't know, but that's why I just left it at that's just is a broad term when you just say it's competitive because
he didn't say that, but he implied like
got you.
He just chose Philly.
Yeah.
Like we had an offer there.
Yeah.
He didn't exactly say, it was competitive, or it was more, or it was right around there, more years. He didn't give any definitive facts.
Because I'm like, for Edmonds to only take 2 to go there, you're not going to just take that if you feel like the money is, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like.
Maybe different. It goes back to everything you talked about, though.
Yeah.
Maybe a different role with the Eagles. He
Right.
wants a fresh start. If he comes back here, we already re-signed Casey.
Yeah.
Maybe he just felt like he was capped here.
Yeah.
Bummer. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, man.
Bummer. We did try, though, I guess.
That's
we put
all
something
that
in
matters.
there.
Something
I trust
is better than
Omar
nothing.
Khan with
I
the
do
numbers
too.
at this
Yes.
point.
Something is better than nothing. He did call him up at least.
Joey Weaver. Going live day 2 of the draft. Lower room lives matter.
You know, funny thing, man. I've been considering it because obviously we know on the first round night, me and Deke, man, we do the full stream, man, hold it down and all that good stuff. But I was actually thinking about should I look into that Saturday element of it? I don't know just yet, man. We'll definitely chop it up, talk about it, see, what looks good and, all that good stuff. But
We got 2 picks.
we do. That's the day that makes, and because it's just the day 2, it's not day 3. I can't do day 3. Day 3, that 4 through 7 D, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't got 4 through 7, bro. Bro, 4 through 7 sometimes be hurting. Like, I be excited for 4. Midway through 5, I'm like, 6, I'm checked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will watch 4, or at least keep tabs on whenever we're picking.
We're picking. That's what I do.
And then I'll watch maybe 10 minutes before and then 10 minutes after. Make sure I see our pick.
Yeah.
And then now, in particular, with us not having 5th or 6th rounder this year, 7th, I think that's just one you check on your phone. Or if you're not doing anything, just keep the draft on in the background.
Yes. Like, for me, man, it's been a mix of both. Like, sometimes I'll be out and it's like, all right, let me just check my phone, check an alert. Other times, like Deke just said, man, it's just on like in the background, or if you're out like at a restaurant or something, they'll have it on. But yeah, my level of focus by day 3 is night and day compared to day 1 and day 2.
AJ Martinez. AJ has respect and love for all
and
of the unnoticed.
But I didn't mean to cut you off, but I did see something, man. We were talking about the draft stuff. Curly Top 19 had asked the question, is the live draft only going to be for the upper room? No. When we do the draft watch party for round 1, that is full access to everybody. Mi casa es su casa, all right? We kick back. The only rule we got is you got to have something to make you feel good, all right? Whether that's a liquid or whether that's a vegetable. But whatever it is, you make sure you feel good while you tuned in with us, because that's how we vibe out when we watching the first round. Now, second round, we'll talk about that. But yeah, this should be open to the public, man. We want everybody to get some of this action. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but yeah, my man says it's only upper room. He tried to get the exclusive. Like, dang, we ain't gonna just shut the door on everybody like that now.
So many people in here, upper room. I think it'd be a strong showing.
It definitely would be a strong show. But I just feel like, we don't want to hinder other people from participating. Man of the people.
AJ Martinez, Master Mono Vision is for old people like me. So AJ
every time I hear that
it.
mono stuff, man, it'd be throwing me off, man. But I'm happy. All right. Shout out to the Mono Vision then, man.
President Nitty. Happy B-Day, Queen Moats. They was wilding in the cements.
Bro, they were. They definitely were. It was funny. It was good. But I was like, oh, yeah, y'all, hey. I went to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is therapy dollars over here, Deke. It just keeps me in a better place. I'm more at peace, and I vegetable it up, all right? But, yeah, I don't think if it was no therapy and no vegetables, I don't know if my reactions would be as lighthearted. But I was like, yo, the fuck?
Fair. AJ Martinez, with age, so he's given us some things to know or new things to learn for the day here.
Yeah.
Usually I have that little segment at the beginning now, but
shout out to AJ.
AJ's
man.
teaching us about monovision. He says, with age, you need reading glasses. I don't. When I'm laying down suppressive fire, one eye sees the gun.
Yeah, you talking about that
gun
shooting.
sight, the other target, everything is clear. Okay.
Shout out to the monovision for him to be able to do that, though.
Yeah.
Because essentially you're just taking all your focus from both eyes and hyper-focusing on one eye, but it sounds like he's still keeping the other eye open.
Right.
Interesting.
That's wild. Good for him. I hope the
But I wonder, like,
wasn't
people that, like,
crazy.
Yeah, because I even wonder, like, people that sleep with their eyes open. Like, what's that like? You know what I mean?
I don't know either.
Monovision, sleeping with your eyes open. It's all type of stuff. It's pretty dope, though.
The King Herc. Moats, you tripping. T-Pain, a vocalist.
Hey,
all love.
That's why I left it alone, man. That's why I left it alone. You know who?
Why'd he do auto-tune that? Maybe it just fit with the culture at the time.
All I would say is this. When it comes to music, it's subjective. I will name an artist, and some people will swear by his vocals, and other people will say he's terrible. His name is Jacquees. You tell me how y'all feel about Jacquees. Some people will swear up and down he is the best singer out. He got all the range. I think he's cool.
Never heard him.
I think he's cool. He does a lot of covers. I think he's cool though. But like some people will swear by him. Other people say he can't sing a lick. But that's music. You know how that go.
I'm gonna see what the chat says.
Yeah, I want to see what if for those who know what I'm talking about. Absolutely.
The other Jacob hashtag or in parentheses picket fence says T-Pain can sing. He won Masked Singer.
Okay,
Respect
okay.
him.
Shout out, man. All right, look, still is good. I like Jacquees, Curly Top 19 laughing because they know.
Is Donald Copeland saying he's fire? Yeah, I think he's saying fire, but most hates though.
Moats hate?
Okay. I don't know if he's saying most hates or
people
most
hate
people
him.
hate him.
William Redmond, trash. You see what he's up? Trash. Quan Summer, he aight.
Someone's bringing Donald Copeland's bringing up K Camp. I know who he is.
Rod Dollars, Jacquees is hella mid with the vocals. Telling you, bro, like
Jacquees got a voice. That's the Air Smile.
Okay, so you see, some people say he can, some people say he can't. I knew as soon as I named him, I was like, that's a lightning rod. Yeah. So y'all get on me all y'all want about what I said about T-Pain. I'm just putting it out there. This is how it goes with music. This is how it goes with people who sing and who can't sing. Oh, William Redmond, he isn't that good. Booman 319, he just don't have the range. Donald Copeland did say he's most hated.
There are people that objectively no one could say are bad singers out there, right? Like Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
Like Adele.
Because I think of like Beyonce, I think of Mariah Carey. But it's still people that say, well, Mariah, she can't, not anymore. It ain't like that no more. Or who was the other? Bro, I am not making this up, bro. Like for people that really be in that singing stuff, they be like, oh, no, they can't sing. That person can't sing. This is more of a studio singer versus a live singer because that's a whole nother debate.
That
is that a live singer or is it a studio singer? Plenty of people can sing in the studio. Not everybody can sing live.
Yeah.
When you're in the studio, you get multiple takes. They're going to make that thing perfect, lay over the vocals multiple times, all that other editing, all the other stuff. You catch them live, and it's like, bro, what is this?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard Adele live.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury, the shit I've heard live, some of his stuff, I think it's even better than the studio.
Yeah.
It's like after listening.
Like his range and stuff.
Or after watching that Queen movie and then checking out some of his live, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
unbelievable. Lady
like,
Gaga,
you could go with the octaves and
her
stuff.
doing that live Super Bowl show. I think it was the Patriots Falcons one. I'm telling you, I don't think she was lip singing. So I'm like, she must be really that legit.
See, for me, man, it was when I seen her in the movie with Bradley Cooper. I was like, oh, she must could sing for real. And then I checked her out. Yeah, shout out to Bad Romance.
Yeah, I mean,
it was Lady Gaga.
That was definitely her actually saying. I know they probably used the studio recordings in the movie, but
but no, she because they
and that's
she
a different.
Performed it too at the oh my goodness, was it the Grammys? Yeah, no, she performed it at the Oscars. I want to say with her and Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, and that was a different style of music than what she's used to her whole career with that pop stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right,
shout out to these combos though, man. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Oh, Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Whitney Houston.
I take her over anybody. I put her up against anybody. Vocal for vocal.
Though. Is
Celine
she
nice.
legit?
Celine nice. Celine Dion's is an OG. You talk Selena, she's an OG. You talk Sade, she's an OG. Yeah. They got some ones without a doubt. But Whitney, that's my lady. That's my one. Yeah. I take Whitney now.
People going after Beyonce.
Well, because
that's controversial because all the fans will go after you.
Well, no, because the thing with Beyonce, some people feel like she can sing really like on an elite level. Other people feel like she sings well, but it's more so everything else that comes with her that makes her a higher end. Kind of like with Rihanna. People say the same thing. Oh, Rihanna, is she really just this dope singer or is she just a dope performer person and has like a vibe to go with her? Yeah.
Mike Hood. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Deke's wonder about monovision. It's common for folks that need readers. One eye is distance, the other eye is readers. I have a few friends that have it.
That's actually interesting. Okay.
I guess this is a common thing.
We learn it.
Yeah, once I get older, who knows? Maybe that's the next one I do.
Okay. Or I wonder, could you get one of them like little circles that come with a little chain on it? You just put it on your eye like that?
Monocle.
Yeah, I want one of them. That thing look cool.
It could be dope. Grab a pipe.
Yeah, just
read a book.
No.
Let's go, UW. People really getting upset at Coach Prime for telling his players they have to earn the single-digit jerseys.
That's what he told them, folks.
I thought he said you got to earn your jersey to begin with, or something. Like no spot here is guaranteed.
Right,
and then I guess he took it a step further, like to get a single digit.
Yeah,
you got to be top 10, or I guess it would be. Can you do 0 in college? I guess you can.
Yeah. Well,
Chris Gonzalez was 0, so there's 10 numbers.
The thing is this, man. Prime is just old school, and he's bringing his old school approach to the new like generation. So at times it does seem a little heavy-handed, or it can seem a little just like shocking. But that's standard, man. Like I remember they told me that when I was in high school, you got to earn your number. Like you got to earn it. They give you the terrible number, but you got to earn the right to put on a jersey. You got to earn the right to be the guy. You think in this generation right now, it just seems like a lot more comes off as like easier access. I don't want to say it's easier for the players, but they just get into the limelight, or they get these platforms and things like just a lot easier, so you don't always appreciate it. And probably just trying to make them appreciate it, man. He want to make them like when you put that jersey on, it actually means something to you. Not I'm just here because I'm trying to get to the next thing, or I'm just using this as a means to get there. It's like, no, you want to have some pride in it. And you're not going to have pride if it's given to you. But if you had to actually go out there and earn it with your blood, sweat, and tears, doing all the winter workouts, spring ball, and stuff like that, oh, I can assure you, when you finally get your name on that jersey and it's game day, man, you be out that thing ready to kill somebody behind it. So I definitely get what he's saying, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone could be offended by that.
Yeah,
people are just getting too sensitive. Like
that's
a cool thing. Yeah, you got to earn it.
You got to earn it, man.
That's actually, I think Damian Lillard was talking about this.
You got to earn it, bro.
I didn't watch the whole interview. This is just some captions and some little tweets that I saw. But he's upset with the direction the NBA is going because these dudes are coming in and they don't got to earn their stripes at all. Like they just come in, they're already stars from like AAU. They're demanding this and that, and like Zion could be. I don't know what he's thinking personally or anything, but just think about him
because
he was given this star status. He hasn't done shit
because through social media, the benefit of it is you can create a platform. You can create buzz for yourself. But the issue is when you're rewarded from a professionalism standpoint for the social media element and not actually being productive to that extent. And it's just, I mean, it comes with the territory. It's a part of the evolution. You know, like that's part of what makes guys appealing. That's part of how they get on everybody's radar. Most of these people we talk about, how will we find out about them if it wasn't for you know, in terms of how fast we find out about them, it's usually because of the buzz that they've created for themselves. And then from there, depending on how it rolls, it can get expedited. But if you're a person that's already in the league, how many times do you hear me when we talk about rookies coming in and you're over here like praising them, you want to give them this, like, yo, let Pickens, right? Hey, why can't Pickens get number one? And what I said, I'm like, bro, he got to earn it though. I'm like, yo, we was going to give him a number from a dude that has already put his stripes in the league for multiple years. But because we like this dude, because he has hype, because he has social media, and because on draft day he had the mask on, he's had one season though, right? We still expect him to blow up and be a superstar. We do, but this is one season, and it's like, how many times do we go down that thought process with?
Let's just get ahead of it with Pickens. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, we tried to get ahead of it with 5-5.
Hold on.
I mean,
is 5-5 because 5-5 wasn't unofficially retired though.
No.
It is a little bit of a legacy number with the Steelers.
Like,
I get you.
But I wasn't even speaking specifically on the number. I'm just saying like in terms of trying
franchise
to get ahead
linebacker.
of it, saying like this the franchise. It's like you gotta earn that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Doing good,
but the reason you still have to earn it is because anybody can do good for a short sample size at this level.
Health's part of it too.
Health, longevity, productive, like all of that goes into it. So I'm always just like, man, you gotta earn that type of stuff too, bro. Yeah. That's a vibe though, man. Shout out to Prime.
Oh, I was gonna bring up because we were talking number one and stuff. We're gonna talk about that later though.
All right,
that's the rule change.
The rule change.
Okay. We got AJ Martinez saying AI will get blasted by a shotgun blast. F the AI.
There it is. F that AI. Yeah. Except I like this AI, but not all AI. Like the good kind of AI. There we go.
Kyle Gunther. Deke and Moan laughed at this question. Could we possibly see James Daniels move to center and possibly Dotson move to right guard? Dotson seems to play better going downhill. Not saying I want it to happen, but maybe.
Yeah, I get why they chuckled a little bit. Just in the sense that you already have James Daniels playing at a very high level at right guard. Why would you want to move him to center and have him be unseated? And then on top of that, Dotson has spent the last, 3 years playing left guard. Now we're going to unseat him, get him from that position, and now put him at right. It's just a lot of movement, a lot of just unnecessary. Yeah, I'm good on it, man. I wouldn't make that move personally. Like Dotson, that's his versatility though, and that's the beauty of Dotson. And that's what made the move to bring in Isaac and Nate kind of head scratching because, like you said, Dotson can't play both spots. He could start at both spots, but this is the dynamic that we got right now, or the situation that we have right now. But yeah, I wouldn't want to move James Daniels to center though. Nah.
Mason Cole's been doing good.
Yeah.
Now I will say this about them chuckling at that question. Maybe for them. I don't know how many questions they've interacted with, but we've gotten way more chuckle-worthy questions.
I would just say,
because he even explained himself, like Dotson good at right guard.
But time out. Let's talk about the scenario. DK and Moan are heavy football guys. Moan is like me. DK is a beat writer, right? Or he used to be. So he's heavy X's and O's. That's all they talk. And the people that they talk to, that's all they typically are around. So those type of questions do come off as like, why would you want to do that? Because like when I first read it to me initially, I'm like, why would you want to do that? But then I have to think to myself, not everybody's a football head like that. So if it's like a casual fan question, it does make sense. And it is a good question. But for like them who are like, that's all they speaking, high level X and O, like, or just football, they're going to look at that and it's like, no, why would you want to do that? Like, no, you want to do that. That's too much movement and stuff. So,
yeah, too much movement. I could see it working if we didn't have
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the thing.
But he needs some props for his play last year.
That's why it feels like overkill, though, bro.
We've loaded up on guard.
Yeah.
In the interior. Richard Arbizo, never cheat in public. Wise words to live by. Hashtag TG Tuesdays.
Let's do it. Oh, and give me a second, man. He actually just texted me to see if we could go a little bit sooner.
Okay.
So we might move this around a little bit if that's cool with you.
I have no problems with it.
All right.
Whatever's best for TG. As long as he brings that good content, good interview.
All right. So you know what, man? We'll tap in, hit him on the front end, and then we'll spin back. Yeah, we'll spin back.
I got everything. Yeah.
All right. About to say, never know what's going on in people's personal situations. But we make sure that we got you right, though, all right? We flexible. We stay light on our toes. Yeah. All right.
TG is live.
Let's call up the homie. She with he on. Hopefully I got my headphones in, but I ain't even set up right. Yeah.
What's up?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We loud and clear, live and effect.
Okay. Yeah, see, I like how you gave me the little audible right here. So just give me a second as I get your graphic up on the screen. I don't want anybody to not know who we talking.
What time we got you till?
Yeah.
What's good? I mean, I'm with you. So check. I give you the real. You know, I be on the move. You know, I came out here with my guy. I'm in an intense flag football girls game, right? It's 6-0 at halftime. You feel me? And the D coordinator across the field kind of started talking, so I had to sit up like, "Hey, coach, wake this thing up."
Respect.
So I'm locked in. I'm in football mode right now.
Okay, so you ready to talk then? That's what it sounds like.
Oh, so you don't have a timeline?
Okay. So he fired up there. Hey, either way, then we gonna make it work. How about that? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the man that you hear on the other side of this thing.
Wait, so are you coaching this thing right now?
It sounds like it, right? It does sound like it.
Man, I'm here. I'm just here. I'm a consultant. I'm here.
Okay, he's just on the sideline.
You never know what you're going to get when the man TG pulls up. Terence Garvin, ladies and gentlemen, is on the phone right
like
now.
Ike Taylor to the Steelers. You know how Ike's in the gym, but it's like, is you scouting
you
or
just
is
never
you
know.
praying?
You feel me? You never know. You never know. So, yes, we are on the phone with the Steelers alum, the West Virginia Mountaineer alum, almost heaven. But more importantly, my locker mate, Terence Garvin. So, TG, now that I know what the scenario is and that all is well in your neighborhood, we got to talk shop, man, because obviously Edmonds is no longer a part of this here family, man.
Yeah.
And that's significant. I
thought that was a deep moment. It was almost like the end of a new attempt, you know? Like, I think you're always on the quest to find that next great safety.
Yeah.
You know, I thought, you know, he's a first rounder. I think he had high expectations. I thought he played well here. I think he just wasn't exactly the exact piece that they were looking for at the position, you know? But I thought he played well here. He was a good Steeler. Don't be surprised if you see that back in the future. Sean Davis type, you know?
Okay. So how you think he going to do in Philly, though?
Man, he went B Hunt seen that.
Come on. Oh.
Yeah, what do you think his role going to be?
Probably was like, I drafted you.
Low key.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
I totally missed that.
Come on.
He was. Shout out to
we got
B-Hunt.
Weidl here taking all the Eagles O-line
and
guys.
they got B Hunt over there. That I didn't even think about that one.
Doing some training.
Good call. I totally missed that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched y'all. You watched us. I probably drafted you. I know you complete. Come on over here with me, man.
Yeah.
No way. So it made sense. When I seen him go to Philly, I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
Now, what'd you make of the money, though?
What did he get? I didn't really see what he got.
Like $2 million gets up to like 2.8 or something, 2 point something with incentives.
We want you on our team. We want you on our team. You might start, you might don't, but we want you on our team. Let's see what it is. You're a first rounder. We'll take you. I think that's what that said.
Damn, I wonder why he didn't come back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, man.
Because I feel like if he came back here, he would have been playing a lot. Now, we did sign Casey first. Now, I wonder if the Steelers
and
were
do we
thinking
still have his numbers yet?
Changing of the guard. Yeah, he got like $3 million a year.
He got 3 years.
2 for 6.
I think at the same token, I think this is the player moment of it. I think it's about respect. It's kind of like, look, you didn't want me back last year. Mm-hmm. You're clearly not trying to bring me back on nothing crazy this year. Like, let me go start over.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking too. Yeah. Fresh start for him.
Yeah, let me go start over. Like, you're not in love with me. You just like me.
Well, and the thing, too, that we saw was this, man. We're like, you started seeing a lot more 3 safeties pop up last season. Mm-hmm. That's the first step. First is the 3 safety. Then, like you talk about the packages and stuff like that. And before you know it, you're rotating. And then eventually, as Casey's the starter, and Edmonds, you the third guy now. You the guy coming off the bench. I don't think that he wanted to go that route either. And I do think that, him going to Philly, at least you get that fresh start. There is no familiarity. You don't have to overcome any like negativity from year 1 or year 2 per se over there.
Come on, my brother just won the lottery. We're straight.
Facts.
We're not fighting about nothing.
He hit a lick.
Let's start over. Let's start over. I'm not tripping on it. Let's start over. I'm going to go to Philly. I think he'll fit. I think he'll be a great fit. I think he'll be a linebacker a lot more. I think, they lost Kazir White and they lost TJ Edwards.
Yeah.
I think replace it and put him a little bit down in that box, get that cover type guy out of that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a similar body type. I think it's a good fit for him.
Okay.
I think Philly awesome. He'll do well there.
I like it. I like it.
He'll do well.
Now, if you're the Steelers right now, Omar Khan said we're not done with the safety position. We're going to look free agency or draft. What are you thinking if you're Omar Khan? The free agents available like are John Johnson, Adrian Amos. You got Marcus Joyner out there.
Bro, you done got that man lit
Keanu
up,
O'Neal.
man.
Ooh, if Adrian
Draft-
Amos is available,
Draft, you could be talking like Brian Branch, Antonio Johnson.
Hey, hold on. T, what'd you just say, bro?
Say,
who'd you just say? You said if somebody was available, go get him?
Amos is out there available. You get him at a good number, you go grab that.
Okay.
That's a Swiss Army knife. That's a Baltimore guy. Shout out Adrian Amos, Calvert Hall. That's a Baltimore guy. But
that's a Baltimore guy. Shout out the B-boy, man.
That's a pro. He's a true pro. I think he'd be a good Steeler. He's a pro. Swiss Army knife, can come play the run, play the pass. I love Brian Banks, the young honey badger. I'm big on him.
I mean, shoot, man, when you because who did you name last time when you came up here? Some other safeties too. You named a couple of dudes, man. Because I know Taylor Rapp, he obviously signed up in Buffalo, but it was somebody else.
I thought Taylor Rapp was a really good safety.
Oh no, I think he is a really good safety. It was a great place where he landed at. I'm happy for him. Actually, I'm really happy for him. But Why are you laughing, bro? Don't laugh.
Well, I was going to say, there's a report out today that the Patriots aren't interested in Lamar Jackson. I was just going to bring up TG's AFC East power rankings if Lamar were to go to the Patriots.
Got you. Okay. Chill out, see? You trying to be messy, bro. You trying to be real messy. That's how we starting the show? That's how we starting it off today? Like, dog, what were we on? That's crazy.
Lamar, I just wanted to hear from
TG.
Crazy. There's all these moving parts.
Like what?
We got to be up to date.
Why are we doing that?
I love, I'm a Lamar fanatic. I love Lamar. I'm part of the nation. I live in the
I'm a part of it too. I'm with him.
Yeah.
I'm a Lamar guy.
Yes. Lamar's not going nowhere. You're just yelling a lot.
Oh, that's what's up. He temper tantrum? It's temper tantrum.
Yeah. Congrats that you want to trade. That's what's up. What's that got to do with us?
No, boys, hey, you want to trade? Congrats. I'll even you want us to retweet it? I'll even retweet it for you. That make you feel better?
Retweet it for you. But you still owe us. We still got you exclusive. If somebody offered you, we're going to match that. You're not
you know for a fact they're waiting and they're going to match whatever is offered. We all know they're going to match whatever deal is offered out there, man.
You know what it is. They're not just letting that go.
Yo.
Come on. You already know. So I think Lamar, I still think Lamar will be in Baltimore next year. I do.
And he's playing this season, right?
He's still stuck in a tough situation because it's like, as much as he's like complaining or like, yo, I want to trade and all that.
Yeah.
We don't have to do nothing you want us to do,
And you gotta play. You can't sit on the 32. You gotta go touch that.
And then if you sit, you're just hurting yourself. Like it's really just a bad.
Well, because it doesn't. He won't have the accrued season, so he would still be almost like the Le'Veon Bell situation, whereas like you got to show up for X amount of games or X amount of weeks. Yeah.
You remember when Brandon Marshall went out there with the shoelaces untied? He'd have to pull of that.
Yeah. But like I'm here, but I am not doing anything. Yeah.
But in the new world that we live in, like, not to say they'll gang up on you, but they'll gang up on you and they'll basically be like, all right, you're not a team guy. You'll get bad.
That's how they punch it. That's definitely how they push it. Yeah. And they use the media. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you'll definitely not get your money.
Yeah. I think the thing that helps Lamar.
I don't think Lamar would do that, though.
Yeah, I think if he shows up, he's going to play. But I think the thing that helps him is he still is able to or he's still active enough with his social media that he's helping fight back on some of those narratives that are getting put out there. But
I agree with that.
But he has to stay on it, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't think he can ever just kind of chill out and let the narrative kind of run by itself because they're definitely going to make him to be the bad guy. That's what it always is.
Make him the villain.
Always. And the fans are going to support the organization and the Ravens over Lamar because they look at Lamar and say, well, I can't fathom that type of money, so you're greedy. And then that creates another set of pressure on him. Yeah.
You're never bigger than the logo.
Nope.
You know that.
Yep.
You're never bigger than
bro.
the logo. So it doesn't matter what battle you can fight. And then they already pushed this narrative of this Pro Bowl backup behind him.
Yeah.
So don't.
I think you were the one helping push that, though.
He is a Pro Bowler.
It was you.
He is
TG, we were trying to tell you Pickett deserved that over Huntley.
You said what?
We were trying to tell you Pickett deserved that over Huntley, but you were kind of cool with the Huntley Pro Bowl.
It was bigger than Pickett. It was deeper than that.
It was bigger than Pickett.
Deeper than that. It was deeper than that. It was deeper than that. You're looking at it at a surface level. It was about.
He said, "We sending a message, man. We got to combat. You see what Deshaun did? We got to combat this from all angles."
The NFL seen that thing coming. They like somebody gonna have to pay that if we don't call it a Pro Bowl.
Hey, that's a Pro Bowl now.
Give his man the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
James Conner went to the Pro Bowl when Le'Veon left.
You seen it? Do you see the script?
Dude, Conner was good. Conner was legit.
What was the script though? Think about the timing of it. The script, man, it doesn't lie, bro. If he would have had his,
we didn't have anyone out. Like he was legit good. He deserved that Pro Bowl.
He did. We ain't tripping. But it was very different in terms of how he was viewed afterwards versus how he was that first year. That first year, he was viewed as you are Le'Veon. As he got further moved from that first year, people changed how they viewed him in a major way, man.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. So, I don't know. I feel for Lamar. I hope he get what he deserves. I think it's tough. And then it's something in this draft that's special.
Oh, God.
That kind of remind you of him. So I think it's messing him up a little bit.
You talk about the 5th rated quarterback or the 6th rated quarterback? Which one you talking about? The number 5 or number 6 on the list?
I'm talking about the second coming.
Oh, you number 6 on the list.
Yeah, I'm talking about Superman Returns. I'm talking about the 6.
All right. Okay.
TG, what are your plans for his pro day coming up? I think it might be tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's either tomorrow or Friday.
Is it tomorrow?
Are you pulling up?
Are we not watching it?
You pulling up on the pro day, aren't you?
If I can get up there, I'm getting up there, man. What you mean?
Hey, look, I heard some action going on in the background. The girls were getting loud. Sounded like somebody just scored a touchdown. So
no touchdown, 6-0.
Okay. I want to say you better be responsible for this defense. It sounded like a touchdown. It was like, oh my
God, out here. You feel the energy?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. It's hostile out here.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, TG tomorrow at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. man. How far are you from Gainesville, man? Can we get boots on the ground in Gainesville?
You know, I got some people. I got some people.
I got a connect in Gainesville. We plugged in down there.
Come on, you know I still know the Will Hills of the world.
Hey, look, man, we'll have a camera on you. Don't play.
Come on.
Hey, we'll have a camera on you. That's a phone call away, man.
TG Vision.
Did anybody see Ike at the University of Miami as the Steelers scout, though? Y'all didn't see the elite level?
I did not peep that. Shout out to Ike, though. Ike making moves, though, man. Ike is definitely making moves.
Ike's part of the Steelers scouting. I'm proud.
Yeah. He was. They brought him on. Was it last year? He was officially, right?
I'm here for it.
Or was it 2 years ago?
I think he was messing with them over the last year, but I swear over the last month they made an announcement.
Yeah.
They hired him and someone else.
He's official, though.
That's what we're saying. Yeah, like initially, like it wasn't, but now, like he's legit with it. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good, that's one of them quiet, eyes that are bringing a star.
Oh, no, facts. Because, we see it differently, man. Absolutely.
I think that's a good for the business type move.
Okay.
I think that's a real good move for the business, for the culture.
No, respect.
Especially with us needing quarterback this year.
And speaking of, man, this is perfect because we did have a new mock draft from Mr. Mel Kiper. And he did mock a corner to us. We're going to talk about that in a second. But I did also want to shout out the fact that, man, the other day, man, TG actually took some time out his busy, chaotic, all over the place schedule where he's traveling. He's at girls' flag football games. He's the DC at this school. He's on, doing light-skinned IG pictures over here. You never know where TG going to pull up at. But TG took some time to record with me, man. We reacted to a couple of mock drafts from the fans as well, man. So we're going to be dropping that later tonight, just as a heads up, all right? Just as a heads up.
Y'all tune in, man.
Y'all tune in, man. And y'all going to get to see TG's face. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So y'all definitely don't want to miss that. The vid drops at 6:30, okay? So don't miss that one right there, all right?
Nice. But I'm tuning into that.
But with that being said, yeah, because he hasn't seen it yet. I've had a chance to see it. All right. I think it turned out really dope. I think y'all gonna like what you see. Okay.
Nice.
Good commentary up there. All right. Shout out to all the folks at B. Okay. But
Mel Kiper Jr.
But Mel Kiper Jr. just dropped a new mock draft last week. Okay. And at 17, he has us taking Deonte Banks, the cornerback out of Maryland.
Oh, the 4-2 guy, the roller.
Yeah, that guy. That guy.
I like him. He's a nickel. He's more like a nickel. Yeah. I know my Maryland guys. Come on now. I know my Maryland guys.
He said, he ain't playing on the outside.
He can play on the outside, though. He can play on that. He's flying. He's flying. I think he's only like, a 5'9" type guy. Did Joey Porter Jr. already get drafted on that board?
So I will pull up. Yeah, I'm going to pull up.
He won a couple picks before.
Yeah, let me get this Mel Kiper mock just to give you the whole layout.
If Joey Porter Jr. is there, Joey Porter Jr. is going to be a Steeler.
Oh, yeah.
You did say that.
Wait, straight up. Ain't nothing to talk about.
So the way his board went, JPJ went at 14 to the Patriots. So literally, I'm gonna run you down the mock real quick just so you can know where he had it. Number 1 overall, he did not go with your boy Anthony Richardson. He went with CJ Stroud. Number 2 overall, he did not go with your boy. He went with Bryce Young to the Texans. Number 3, he had a trade. He did not go with your guy though. This was the Colts here. He went with Will Levis. All right.
Throw away the whole draft.
At four. The Cardinals were on the board. He did not go with your guy. He went with Will Anderson Jr. right here, okay? So we got four picks, 3 quarterbacks, and now we are to your guy at number 5 to the Seattle Seahawks, taking your other guy spot, Anthony Richardson. Yeah.
Oh, that would be devastating if he went to Seattle.
That's what they saying. They're about to say you're gonna put your guy versus your future guy.
That's some big conflict of interest right there.
That'd have been like Ben Roethlisberger being here and we draft Kenny. That's what that would be like. It would be hilarious. I would love it.
Yeah, who would you side with? You'd have to side with Gino, right?
It's Gino. Gino got the $100 million.
Even over your boy AR? AR 15?
Let AR grow up for 2 years and come be Cam.
Okay.
If he go there,
that would mean Gino's falling off a bit, right?
Yeah, so Gino gonna.
No.
Yeah, I'm just.
Gino got a reason to replace him.
But I say both things can't work like that, right? Something got to happen. Something got to give.
But Gino's not the white. Gino's like the temporary.
Oh, we know that. So Gino, that baddie girlfriend. Okay, yeah. I got you. Gino's just here. She's fun. It's cool for the IG. It's fun. Yeah.
It's not. We're gonna get something a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I love Gene. Yeah, I love Gene.
You're a little too funny. Just a little button up. Just a tad bit more buttoned up. All right, I got you though. All right, but then after that, man, at number 6 to the Lions, he had Jalen Carter. Then at 7 to the Raiders, Christian Gonzalez. That was the first corner.
The Lions getting Jalen Carter.
Yeah, he had the Lions getting Jalen Carter.
Are paying attention, but the Lions are loading up. I don't know if people are paying attention.
Oh no, the Lions are like that, bro. They think about
that would be a great pick.
Last year they were already good. They bring in Cam Sutton from us, pay him 3 for $33. They brought in
Emmanuel Mosley.
They brought in another guy. Yeah.
I don't know why people don't know Emmanuel Mosley. Emmanuel Mosley's a dog. Gotta say it, he's a dog.
They got a nice little situation over there.
Yeah, and they got Jeff, boy from Old State.
Okuda. Yeah, Jeff Okuda. They got Aiden Hutchinson and the boy James Houston, the cat that was with Prime at Jackson State. He was getting off over there too as a pass rusher.
Oh, bad. They just got scored on. My bad.
Oh, Lord, TG, come on, man. Man, what defense was you in? Was you running? I know you was running that cover 7. Or was you running 3?
It was in that cover 7.
I hate it. See, that's your problem. You trying to run? Oh, Lord. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Go back to your roots. Give them that fire zone. Tell them match carry. You run. I need you, my middle runner. Match carry, deliver this thing. Come on, man. Come on, get them ladies right, okay? Fire zone. What would LeBeau do? You know? Can I get some Cobra? Can I get some strong fire zone? You know what we running, man.
I'm gonna make some shirts. Now that I got the mic, what would LeBeau do? I'm gonna make.
When in doubt, give me a fire zone. When in doubt, baby. When in doubt.
When in doubt.
All right, so getting back to over here now that you done got scored on over there. All right, so Christian Gonzalez was the first corner off the board to the Raiders. Then from there, Devin Witherspoon was the second corner to the Falcons. Then after that, he goes Paris Johnson at 9 to the Bears. Peter Skoronski at 10 to the Eagles. At 11 Tyree Wilson, DN to the Titans. At 12, he has Nolan Smith going to the Texans here. So a big jump up for him. At 13, Broderick Jones to the Jets. 14, like I just told you, JPJ going to the Patriots. 15, Lucas Van Ness. 16, Emmanuel Forbes. So we had four corners.
Yeah.
4 corners were off the board before he got to us, and that was ultimately why he had Deontay Banks.
I think if that's the case, I don't see Banks. I see a Brian. Was it Burns?
Brian Branch. The safety. Yeah,
he is available.
Honey Badger. Yeah.
I think he'll go with that.
And he is available, like Deke just said, he is available on if the board is falling like how it is right here.
And then he actually doesn't have Branch going at all the rest of the first round, so then he'd be available at 32 for us. Yeah. First pick in the second.
I see that over the Maryland guy. Yeah. And I think the Maryland guy's a speedster, but if that's still available, he's going with that. It just makes too much sense.
Yeah. He does seem like a Steeler. He said he was having visions playing with Minka and always dreamed about playing in Pittsburgh.
He definitely said that. You're right. He did say that.
And imagine having all that Bama in the secondary.
Come on, man. Roll Tide. We rolling Tide. We running that saving.
You know what? I got to say this. Remember how we were talking about what's RBU for the NFL? We got to put some respect on Pitt.
Oh, yeah. Your boy did go crazy.
I mean, Izzy Abanikanda, he had that game last year, 6 touchdowns. I think he had 20 touchdowns total, just ran a 4.3. Then he have like a 40-inch vertical.
They said a real university had a pro day today. That's what Deke told me.
Might be the best running back in this draft.
Deke came to the crib and was like, bro, you see that real pro day that happened today?
I mean, come on, Tony Dorsett, Curtis Martin.
That's what he told me,
Shady
bro.
McCoy.
Is that what you said?
You heard him, bro. He said this was
Dion Lewis.
That's what
James
said,
Conner,
bro.
Pro Bowler.
RBU. He called it RBU, bro.
Have you not seen that boy from Texas?
Bajan? I mean, he cool. If he go to Buffalo, he nice. You know that.
Have you not seen that boy
Hey, shh. Don't tell everybody about him. He coming up. He got a home.
I'm saying,
he got a home.
Shooting up these draft boards right now.
Have you not seen that boy out of Bama? That running back?
Oh, yeah. Gibbs nice, too. Yeah,
You said he's all right, Gibbs?
Gibbs nice, too.
The fast one, baby.
Listen, if you could pump up Richardson, I could pump up Izzy.
No, it's not the same.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh,
Izzy had more production in college than Richardson, and he had this type of pro day.
Well, this is interesting.
I mean, he's not second coming to Cam, man. He's not 6'5", 240, 4'4", back flipping. He didn't do no backflips today. What are you talking?
0 backflips were done. I was watching. I didn't see any backflips.
He's just a hard-nosed runner.
Yeah, I ain't see any backflips, man.
No, those are red dotted. He'll probably be a Steeler. I can see that being a Steeler then. You know.
Hey, son, why you? He said, "Yeah, that's a red dot on them type of backs." Yeah. You don't want the red dot on you. That is not a good look.
I don't want the red dot.
You don't want that red dot on you, baby.
Man, come on. But he sounds like a freak.
Yeah.
I'm not no Pitt running backs. You know, I'm not big on the Pitt running.
Is there any biasness with that stance, or is it just strictly from a professionalism perspective that you're speaking on?
Not big on the Pitt. I don't see how you say it's RBU. You got like 2 of them. You got
we got Hall of Famers. Curtis Martin, Tony Dorsett, Shady McCoy. That's 3 right there.
Is that what we're talking about?
Dion Lewis.
He said who y'all got over Shady?
Did you say
James Conner, Pro Bowler? We're just 2-time Pro Bowler. Now Izzy. Izzy next up.
What since James Conner has hit the road?
Hey yo.
What since James?
Well, Izzy's about to. He's about to make waves.
Who?
Izzy, Abanikanda. He was in the Heisman running about midway through last year.
That was midway through. That was before they even gave the Heisman.
You know they just give it to quarterbacks and stuff. It's all about hype. He had 20 touchdowns. Was basically our offense. Was Slovis trying to sabotage it.
He's probably like the 5th best running back in this draft.
He's shooting up the charts.
He's a freak. He did some freak stuff. I get that. I ain't mad at that.
Hey, you know 4-2. Come on, man. 4-2 gonna open some eyes, man.
4-2 got my attention.
That 4-2 gonna open your eyes.
And I thought he was labeled more as a bruiser.
That's what I thought. When I seen 4-2, I was like, huh?
But I didn't even think he had that.
He said, you had my curiosity. Now you got my attention.
Facts, bro.
Facts. What's that?
Facts. I'm like, yo, whoa. 4 what? You said 4-2 what?
No backflip.
Yeah, no backflip, though. No backflip.
I don't want nothing to do no backflips.
But so if the board lands like that, though, you said ultimately you would still rather go Brian Branch than going Deontay Banks.
I go Brian Branch over Deontay Banks for sure.
Bro, did you just get scored on again? I heard. Did you hear that? Deke? You heard it? Whoa.
End of the quarter. Fourth quarter.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say if you get beat while you on this call, just know, man, it's gonna live forever. They ain't gonna never let it die down. Every time they hear, remember TG got beat? Yeah, you know he can't coach now. Yeah.
End of the fourth, 12.
All right.
I've been getting some real bad feedback because people went back on my Twitter and they seen me talk about Zach Wilson was gonna be nice, and everybody pulling it up.
They're pulling up receipts.
Hey, they gonna pull your receipts up, bro. Yeah.
They pulled the receipts.
Yeah.
So all y'all pulled the receipts. It's gonna be nice. I fell for the pro day too.
Wait, what sparked this? People were just randomly going back in time then?
Hey, man.
Somebody pulled the receipts and they've been
All right, social media is a scary place for people that are in the media like us, man. They will, anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law.
I want when AK gets drafted, I want those receipts.
Okay.
I want my respect on those receipts.
It typically doesn't work like that. I'm just speaking from experience. I've had people pull a part of my speech about something that ends really well and will use that part as the negative. And I'm like, bro, I ain't even say it like that. But and then the part where it was nice, you be like, yo, it's crickets. No one says anything. That's just how it goes, bro. That's how it goes, man.
I get it. I hear it.
So right now, free agency wise, man, is there any other targets, man, that the team should be looking at to you?
Slot receiver was brought up in one of Omar Khan's interviews. A slot receiver. Not any specific names, just him looking at one that will fit the system.
I think all that I think you're at the draft part now. I think you're at the draft part. I think you've seen all your free agent moves that you'll see. You know, I even seen Gentry got signed back, so I think
shout out to Gentry. Let's go.
Shout out to Gentry. I think they're at the point now where they're going ahead and let's see what you get in the draft, and then you come back to free agent if you didn't get what you were looking for in the draft.
Yeah.
Like you won't see the Odells and all that go till after the draft. Like right now,
they say your boy Odell, he was at the owners' meetings, man. That's how he was doing his. I said he held a private workout for the teams. Then he pulled up on the owners at the meeting. I said, but that's Odell. That's different.
But that's why you want all that money.
How about to say, bro, when you could just pull up at the owners' meeting, like, there you go, bro. That's wild.
Want all that money. I don't see it though. I think at this point though, seriously, you're done with free agency until the draft, and then you see what you do at the draft, and then you might come back to it.
I think Bud Dupree's the one I could see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see Bud, but I don't think that'll come to after the draft. After the draft, that's a fish. You might ask for a couple dollars. You gotta do that after the draft. You gotta see what you can get. I get it. He was a Steeler. I get it.
Come on, baby. We starting the campaign. We started the campaign. Bring Bud home, man. You feel me?
You don't need Bud though.
You talking in like the third or fourth round or something?
Yeah, I'm a Bud fan too. I love Bud, but you don't need Bud right now.
Yeah.
But and you know the Steelers is kind of like they remember little stuff like, hey, you left me. I'm not in a hurry to bring you back. I might, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. And because they got the leverage too. They got two dudes that can definitely get it done at a high level. So it is more so a accessory than a main thing that they need. So definitely get that.
It would just feel good. The story would be great though. But I don't know if they even want to put that type of pressure. Like that boy almost went to the Pro Bowl himself. He really should have went.
No, he should.
Oh, he got robbed.
Yeah. 14 and a half sacks, bro. You supposed to be there.
14 and a half, you should be in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, got absolutely robbed. I don't know if Moats has any more for you, but here's mine. My last one, I guess. When we playing that Madden game.
Oh.
Bro. Oh. Everybody listening. I called you out. I hit up. I reached out to him. I'm like, bro, I'm looking for you on that.
I responded.
He hits me up.
At a franchise game, bro. I didn't see your tweet till after.
Oh.
Bro, he hits me up 2 days later. He's like first you.
Oh,
I'm ready for it, bro.
Time out. So TG, you brought it to his front door and he hit you with the, I missed it. I ain't see your text. I ain't see your tweet. That's what he hit him with?
Bro,
oh, you tweeted?
Oh, that's crazy.
I called him out. You know I put the fine at the bottom. I'm like, what's up?
You added him and you put you put his name on it.
Yeah,
It wasn't a
I'm
shot.
ready. No, I'm ready.
Wow.
Let's say next week.
Hey, look. Hey, TG, you know you
Well, who's
you
your
know
squad?
too. If they play dumb early on, like, huh? You what?
Rodgers ain't
No
on
way.
the Jets in this one. Well,
That's how I
actually,
go?
yeah. Do you play Ultimate Team or do you just go regs?
I'm playing with real teams, man.
Okay.
You need with real people. What are
Okay.
you talking about?
He said, "Can you do
I can
it,
do it
or
either
can
way.
you not do it?"
I need some people that's not perfect. Let me see what you do with that. Like,
Oh, can you handle adversity?
Who's your squad?
How do you manage the roster?
Are you gonna pick the Chiefs?
There's a lot going on, man.
Hey, did y'all get scored on again? It got really loud there a second again, bro. Did you get scored on again, man?
It's crazy.
What's the score? What's the time? And are you winning, man? We need to know.
12-7 with 8 minutes to go. They at the 10. We gotta go score right here. This is it.
Okay.
Situational football.
Okay. You on offense though, right?
Offense at the 10.
Oh man. Okay. So where we going, man? What you thinking?
I'm running them what's it called, the smash route. You know how it is.
Okay.
And all that cover too. I'm smashing that.
Okay, I respect it. Let's go.
I'm gonna play Deke. I'm gonna score 40 on him.
Who's your squad? I need to. Aaron Rodgers ain't on this
Said
Madden
I'm
yet.
playing 40.
He ain't on the Jets yet.
He said
If you give me Baltimore, I'm gonna score 40 on you.
You can be whatever team you want.
I thought you was gonna roll with Buffalo. You told me you like Buffalo, bro.
I'm gonna go with the
I don't like
Steelers.
Buffalo.
I'll light you up with Kenny.
Too many weapons for me.
I'll light you up with Najee.
Tell me. You said Buffalo got too many weapons for you?
They got too many weapons on the game for me. I can't get everybody the ball.
Oh.
I can't get everybody the ball. I don't like that. I don't like too many weapons. That's why I like Baltimore.
This Diggs get pissed at you.
I'll grab Pittsburgh.
That's my squad. We could go Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh. That's my squad.
So funny.
You pick that. Let's work.
Huh?
You pick that. Let's work. We'll put it on Twitch for the people to see.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gonna talk? You gonna talk through the mic?
All right, let's set it up.
We'll do it. Yeah, let's do it next week.
Man, turn up for the culture then, man. Are there any wagers? What is being wagered?
Whatever he wants to do, I'm with. Whatever he wants
I think
to
it's
do,
just for pride.
You feel me? He can come on here and sing my West V fight song. Whatever you want to do, I'm with.
Nah, I think it's just for pride.
You don't want to have him in the jersey?
No,
you can
I'm
have
good.
him in the hell to pit. You don't want to.
I don't need any of that. That doesn't get me go.
Okay.
I want him
mad.
to put the jersey on when he comes to Morgantown. That's when I want the jersey.
I might rock a pit golf polo, something like that.
Tell me. So if you win, TG, you want Deke to wear a WVU jersey to
yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want.
No.
Ooh,
I'm not doing that.
That nasty.
All right, let me get it when West V and Pitt play in 120 days.
What?
Oh, put the jersey on that day, on game day?
Yeah. I wanted him to wear a West Virginia jersey to the Pitt game in Morgantown. That's what I want.
If you lose the Madden game, you gotta wear the.
That's just we're good.
You done cut an eyebrow off. Now that I think about it, that is funny though. I like your pride though. Your team pride is bigger than your visuals. You will risk your eyebrow, but you will not risk putting on a W jersey to a Pitt game. I respect it, bro. I respect it, man.
Hey, did you get the Kenny Pickett jersey yet? You wearing that to the training camp?
Bro, I already got it last year.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't see me rock the 8? That was a Vic jersey too. You think that was Mason?
Put some respect on that.
You think that was Mason?
That's definitely Vic.
Oh, okay. I'm not even woke. I thought you had.
I thought it was a Mason. Oh,
I got a Mason.
Oh,
that's what I'm like. Oh,
bro, you wildin'. Come on, man. That's the OG.
But no, I put the link for you. Do you see my response? I put the link, NFLshop.com.
I don't need the link.
TG,
what, you got it ordered already?
TG said I don't need the link. TG got access, man. TG got some access, man. Yeah.
I don't need the link.
He tapped in. He tapped in a little bit. He actually tapped in a lot. I ain't even go fake. TG know something. Let's go.
What's up? I'm trying to get the draft day experience, man. Y'all work it out. I'm trying to come on the draft with y'all, man. Let's work something out.
You know,
you could be the correspondent when Richardson gets drafted or something.
As soon as AR gets drafted, we calling you up. Like, yo, TG, talk right now.
It's gonna be the first pick in the draft.
No, TG, when AR goes at like 8 or 9, then we just hit you up. Be like, yo.
I don't see it.
You don't see it. You say he going 1.
He's going 1.
So we're gonna have to. All right. Okay.
All
I hear you. I do hear you. I'll be surprised if he goes one though, man. I think I'll be surprised, man.
First pick in the draft.
Okay. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Yeah.
All right, hey, what's the score and how much time is left in this game, man?
12-7. 5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go.
The D coordinator across the field is over here barking. I'm looking at him crazy. I'm like, all right, man.
Okay.
Lucky I wasn't, you know.
You turned over a new leaf. I know. Yeah.
I'd engaged 8 on them quick. Blitz everybody.
We getting aggressive out here. Let's go. We're going to send a message on this field today. Okay. I like it there, man. I like it. I'm trying to think, man, on my end. Oh, my gosh. It was. Oh. I'm drawing a blank on what I was about to ask you, bro.
Man.
Yo, who was it?
I forgot about me.
No, it wasn't you. It was a player that I literally was just about to ask you. Oh, my gosh.
You didn't think I was going to come drop this knowledge today?
You see, you threw me off with your audible. You hit me with the early and the fact that you about to get beat out there on this game, man. Like it threw me off, bro. You can't lose.
I'm about to win this.
You still
we about
Okay.
We about to win this. Don't trip.
Okay.
Don't trip.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta score late. It's a Kenny Pickett moment. We gonna have one of the moments. Roll out, touchdown at the end of the game type. Kenny Pickett.
The clutch element of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
I'm still waiting to hear if this touchdown finna happen. I'm trying to wait. I'm listening. I'm like, come on, can I get a touchdown before? Can I get this?
It might take a minute, man. We got
Jesus.
It's 12-7. We been trying to score all game.
You told me y'all was on the 10 going in, and this has got to have a touchdown time with 8 minutes left.
You see me get quiet, threw a pick. You see me got quiet.
You threw a pick. Oh man! All right. For sure. Okay, so look, we're going to spin the block there, but either way, bro, you already know we appreciate you. And once again, at 6:30, the vid is dropping. TG, me, reacting to some of y'all mock drafts. You don't want to miss it, man. All right, definitely tap in on that, man. 6:30, all right? So, my dog.
Check this out.
Oh, what you got?
Check this out. In my guys moving forward, man, drop a West B guy, even if it's a preferred. Drop a West B guy for me to give you some info on, man. Like,
he wasn't a fan of the Pitt players that were on these drafts, bro.
You see, whenever people do pick WVU guys in some of these mocks, they're all late. You see that?
Yeah.
Pitt's got some guys really highly ranked here. Addison, Fancy, first rounders.
Some type of way.
Izzy might be going first round now.
Like saying like Pitt person wasn't late. Like, what you talking about? Like, the Pitt person went late too. I'm just saying.
But we got like 3 or 4 guys going in the first 2 rounds.
We got like 3 or 4 guys going in the first couple rounds too, bro.
I don't think.
How about who? You guys still?
There was no WVU guys in that Mel Kiper mock we just went over.
I got a 6'4" wide receiver that just ran a 4.3. You not looking at us? Come on, might be a Stifler. What you talking about? You know that makes sense.
What's his name? I never even heard of him.
Wheaton.
I saw him getting mocked in like the 7th to some of these people.
And he's a Wheaton. That's a flag. And he's a Wheaton. Remember the last week?
That's your best guy?
Here?
I mean, the last week was good, man. The last week was good.
The last week was nice. Shout out Marcus Wheaton.
Shout out to him. Absolutely.
Oh, man, makes sense.
All good there. All good. So, yeah, y'all heard it right there, man. So, for the future mocks, man, if y'all can throw in a little W out there, TG will be happy. But y'all know Pitt players make Deke happy, so choose wisely. But either way, you know we appreciate you, bro. Did y'all lose yet? Or are y'all still
12-7 with 2:30 to go. We straight.
How y'all straight? It's 2:30.
We got the ball.
Where y'all at on the field?
At like the 20, man. Tight. Man, you know, take a shot. I seen Kenny do it before. You don't remember Kenny threw that bang 8?
Kenny was throwing to George Pickens and Connor Haywards and Deontay Johnsons. That's all.
Man. You don't remember Kenny threw that bang 8? Or you don't remember when Kenny rolled out and hit Najee down the sideline. Them Kenny moments. Here it comes. This when the moments is. Don't be scared of the moment.
We not. All I'm saying, because we are live. If you lose on this call, that's all I'm saying, man.
Don't blink. We're not gonna blink. Don't blink.
Okay. He ain't blinking. Deke, is he gonna win this game or not, bro?
I'm gonna win this game. This is a wrap.
It's fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, under 2
What's
minutes.
the score?
12-7.
Hey, side note,
How
the
much time
Lions
left?
just signed Marvin Jones Jr. Like he's not elite. Like the Lions is loading up.
Come on.
The Lions are loading up there.
Now you
Marvin
trying to
Jones-
sell us on
Marvin
a
Jones
dream
doesn't
now.
move the needle
Don't you?
here.
I'm about to say, don't you sell us on that Lions dream
3-4
with
years
Marvin
ago,
Jones.
maybe.
I'm saying the Lions is growing up, man.
Didn't he go to the Lions?
Initially he did. Initially he went to the Lions.
And then he left.
Then he's back home. The Lions is growing up.
Now I remember who I was about to ask you about. Bobby freaking Wagner, bro. Back to Seattle. I was like, yo, it was somebody else finna ask you about. Yes.
He went home. He went home.
How you feel about it though, bro?
I love it. I think it's a good spot for Bobby. I think he'll retire there. He'll probably blow his candles out this time.
Okay, but but I think this is an issue because
7 mil? He went 1
he
year,
got for 7, but I thought that you told me that a certain linebacker formerly of here was gonna go be a Pro Bowler over there.
Yeah.
How that's finna work now?
He gonna play next to Bobby. What you mean? He gonna get all that Bobby knowledge and he'll be straight. He'll be straight. I think Devin Bush is gonna be a really good Seahawk.
Okay.
I stand on that. I think that
the Bobby, because to me, that's the Bobby role. I thought he was going to do the Bobby role.
But Bobby's going over there to grow up. I mean, Bobby's going over there to finish his career up, bro.
Okay.
Like this is the back end of Bobby. Bobby's going over there.
Yeah, what are they gonna be like splitting time or something?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, because I don't see Bobby rotating anything. Not
he won't
back
go
in Seattle.
Pro Bowl. He might not go Pro Bowl. He'll be next to Bobby. What do you mean?
Jordan Brooks.
That's what I'm like, bro. They got some other dudes over there, man.
I get that. That's gonna rotate, even though it had 100 some tackles.
Bro, what?
Yeah, that's gonna
what?
rotate.
TG, bro, stop, bro. What?
What you mean?
They're gonna rotate Jordan Brooks and Devin Bush.
Yeah, a little bit. They're gonna let Devin Bush play, bro. You're crazy if you don't think Devin's not.
You think it's like a 70% split from everyone? Full rotation.
Devin is going to play, yes. They are not rotating Jordan Brooks with Devin Bush, bro. Why would they do that?
I think Devin Bush is gonna play down there. I think he's gonna play. Are they gonna put Devin Bush at the Sam on the line?
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't think that benefits him to that extent. That's why the Bobby signing messed me up.
Brooks on the line. They'll probably put Jordan Brooks on.
Okay.
Devin Bush. Jordan Brooks is a little bit longer.
Yeah.
He'll play that same similar to what I played down there.
Okay.
Still make a lot of tackles. Come on, man. They run that Seattle 3. Look at his action. Oh, nice.
Was that the touchdown?
Yeah. No, man. The sun.
I say no, man.
Sorry, God,
Can we get an update on the time, man? What you got, man?
I got 1:30, man. 12-7.
You still ain't scored yet?
I might gotta go take over the sticks right quick. Man.
Oh my gosh, bruh.
Like Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy be going to the high school games picking the sticks up.
Nah, he do.
I might gotta go do that. Oh man.
Like, come on, bro. You can't lose on this call. You got us on the hook. We invested right now, man.
Man, I get that.
Oh Lord. Shit, we might not get that.
Oh man. It's 12-7. This is it.
We're down this right now, man.
It's 4th down. This is it.
This for the marbles. All right, for the cash, man. What's up, man? This for the cash. Let's go.
Yeah, this is it. This is it.
Come on, man.
12-7. We gotta run our best play.
Hey, paint the scene for me, man. Give me some color commentary, some play-by-play, man. I got trips left. What I got, man?
It's 12-7. We on the 25-yard line.
Okay.
It's 4th and 6. Tough 6. 4th and 6. 4th and 6. 1:29 to go. No timeouts left. This is it. This is it. We gotta do something right here. But if they pick this up, it's on.
Okay. They break the huddle yet? Where we at, man?
long time out.
Long time out. Okay. They talking about it then. Okay.
Come out in 3x1 trips left.
Okay.
Got the star receiver in the slot.
Trying to get a matchup. I like it. Get a matchup.
Ain't a nice too high. It looked like cover 2.
So middle open. Okay.
It's definitely cover 2. It's there.
Okay.
It's there.
Get me in the
scene.
She dropped. Oh my God. She dropped the money.
Dropped the money. She dropped the money. Just like that. It's a wrap.
Reminiscent of week 1 of college football season.
Wow. Huh? Oh.
Just like them salty money. She threw the bang 8 too. Like,
hey, TG. Deke gave you something. What'd you say, Deke? I ain't hear what you said, bro.
We could just leave that in the past. I said it 30 seconds ago. The past is the past.
Just let it go.
Hey, man, it might have been reminiscent of,
Backyard, bro.
The bang 8 was there, man. It was there. They really gonna take a knee and flag. It's like that.
Well, they said that's what happened with Pitt. They said the whole that somebody keeps saying backyard brawl. It wasn't me, but somebody kept saying that, and I didn't know if that was like what you was feeling again. So yeah.
You remember we was whooping them the whole game. We got the ball. They brought the 6 back. They won the game off of that.
No, there was like 2 or 3 of the luckiest passes I've ever seen completed by West Virginia. And we had our own drops throughout the game.
Yeah.
Bob Means was dropping touchdowns.
We'll see this year. We whooped you the whole game, though. We whooped the whole game.
Fair enough. But, man, I can't believe you done lost on. Man, you done had us on this call, and you lost. I'm just, that's crazy, bro.
Lost on camera.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And the people in the chat, they was rooting for you. They was like, oh, no, he gonna get it done. They gonna get it done. No. Now they talking about she got to get cut. They saying, man, you got to get fired.
They were blaming Tomlin, actually.
They did low-key throw it on. I'm surprised no one said Matt Canada. Yeah.
I'm in the business of winning. So check this out. Everybody that's listening, if you got something in high school about 6 foot can catch as a girl, we got scholarships up here. We can figure it out. You feel me? We're in the business of winning.
Hey, I don't care where you come from, but what means you got here. If you could play, I found a home for you, baby. Come on, man.
Check this out. And if you got a 290-pounder or plus high school kid, I'm looking for.
I
need big guys.
You heard what he said.
Dropping it on the radio.
Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what TG said. You got somebody out here looking to find a home in college, man. Holla up a dog. But all right, my dog, man. We appreciate you for taking that L live.
Gotta go shake hands and all that.
Go be a good sport with your L, all right? and we're going to spin the block on you, broski. Appreciate you as always, though, man.
All right, my dog.
Right, peace. TG done called us early just to take a L. I can't believe that, though. Never ceased to amaze us, though. Always interesting.
It's just funny. He had no reason to be early outside of he just had some takes on his mind.
He was like, yo, I'm in the moment. It's game time. I got something I got to talk about. Hey, man, passionate. I like it.
Well, we got a few upper room members here. Or not upper room members, super chats, but the first one I am going to read is a gifted upper room membership.
Oh, yeah, so let's do
AJ
that.
Martinez gifted Joey Weaver.
Man, shout out to AJ Martinez paying it forward, being an awesome cat, and Joey Weaver. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we do greatly appreciate you. Oh, hit that like button while y'all edit, man. You know, if y'all are enjoying today's show, hit that like one time, and go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so. But we appreciate you from the heart, from the heart.
Dwayne Widley. This is his first super chat too. Congratulations.
Shout out.
Players train and work with specific coaches, etc. during the offseason, but how do coaches improve? And what improvements can we expect from Canada?
Man, coaches improve multiple ways. Number one, self-scouting, in terms of if there are guys that have a tendency to lean one way versus the other. Case in point, think Matt Canada with Big Ben. Heavy jet sweep, right? Like almost like insane amounts of them. How did he improve? Talk about year 2. We joked about it, but it was a lot less jet sweeps, but more effective, more just efficient in terms of the usage of it. So that's just like a easy way to point out the how a coach can improve. The other thing is just through the feel of it, right? When you talk play calling, you're going to go back and watch the tape, and you're going to look at yourself in different scenarios. What do I typically call when it's first downs? What is it when it's P and 10, change of possession? How aggressive am I, and how predictable am I as well? Because everybody has some predictability. Every coach is going to have that about them. Some guys can hide it a little bit better, but those are some of the things that when you talk about how to improve as a coach that you got to look at. And then after that, you look at your teaching. How am I teaching these players the techniques that we're implementing? Sometimes you might feel like this is a tried and true method. But
or even how you're connecting.
Yeah. Connection in terms of how I communicate with people, but also the evolution of it. The rules evolve, so your technique has to evolve. You talk about just think about the game of football, college to pros. College, you can have hands-on guys down the field as long as the ball's not in the air. NFL, you can't touch a guy at the 5 yards. Very different. You got young players, you might want to start thinking of the technique. All right, well, man, I'm used to teaching technique like this. Now I might need to shift it because these younger guys aren't as fundamentally sound right now because, number one, the rules are different, but they're not staying as long either. And when you don't stay at the same place, typically you're not getting, just in terms of the coaching, it's going to be a lot of different things that you're getting taught. And sometimes you got to unteach the bad before you can start teaching the good. So as a coach, like that's some of the stuff that you'll start to really look into from an internal perspective to just improve yourself that way. And that's ultimately how it shows up. But in terms of like fans being able to notice that type of stuff, 50-50. Some of y'all might, some of y'all won't. But that's ultimately how we evaluate and how we can tell if a coach is improving or not. Long answer short.
Deke, if Addison gets drafted by Pittsburgh, you got to twerk.
Ew. Well, it's not ill because, ain't nothing wrong with a good twerk, bro.
No, I'm good.
Ain't nothing wrong with a twerk. Man, but hold on. We did have a couple that I got to, not a couple, but I think we had one that came up right before we had hopped on that call. Yeah, man, I did see someone on twerking comments. I didn't know what it was in reference to when I was looking in the regular chat. It was like something twerk. Deke got a twerk. And I was like, why are they saying twerk all of a sudden? But I guess with a comment like that, that's why. But yeah, man, not everybody's a twerker, bro.
That one.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, some people twerk, some people don't twerk. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ryan McPherson, Moats,
and Deke. But before Richard Arbizo, this is really right before we had called up TG. He says, hashtag never cheating in public. Wise words to live by, hashtag TG Tuesday. And this is true. You never want to cheat in public or in general, but definitely not in public.
Right.
Yeah.
Ryan McPherson says, Moats and Deke, I'm glad Moats' NYC experience was fun.
Let's go.
Old stomping grounds.
Let's get
Anyway, how should Sims be replaced? I like his play and was sad to see him leave. And how about Pat P at safety?
Okay. Well, a couple things. First off, man, definitely appreciate you appreciating my experience in NYC. Yo, old stomping grounds being good. The hospitality was amazing. All right. Definitely enjoyed it. So, from the heart. And in terms of replacing Steven Sims, well, we got a couple of options in-house. Calvin Austin, Anthony Miller, they're going to probably get the first crack at it. But don't be surprised if we draft something in the third or fourth round as well to come in here and compete in that slot, potentially bring a little bit more excitement in there as well, man. And then we still do have a gunner. I'm about to say Gunnar Olszewski. I'm about to say he's still on the roster. And am I missing somebody else? I feel like it was one. No, that's it. Yeah.
Boykin's a free agent.
Yeah. But I say because that's when I was like, but he's not technically signed back just yet. So, like you said, we still do have some in-house options already, but I still do think we will draft something as well to come in. I don't know if we're gonna spend in terms of like free agency like that on the slot receiver based on the guys that are available right now. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. You already have Anthony Miller, who the Steelers might view more highly than a Steven Sims. It's just Anthony Miller was hurt all last year, and same with Calvin Austin, the guy that we drafted in the fourth round, absolute speedster, good route runner. So that's why we let him go. If you look at Sims' stats, it's just weird. We talked about this. Sims felt like he had a better receiving season than he did just because of when he did step up. They were in crucial moments, but he literally only had like a little over 100 receiving yards. Now he did have some jet sweeps too, but again, that wasn't over 100. That was, I think it was on like 70 or 80 rushing yards. Yeah. So you're telling me 180 total yards on offense, that could easily be replaceable by Anthony Miller or Calvin Austin, the guys we already have. And then you're right, Gunner would probably be the punt return man, and they might do some competition between him and Calvin Austin. Yeah. It's just that Steven Sims he didn't turn the ball over when he was doing the punt returning, and that's the one knock against Gunner, and then he stepped up when we needed him to in clutch moments on offense. But in terms of like the overall production, I think either of those two dudes, in Miller or Austin, can do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't. That's not a far projection at all. I mean, it's almost like the bare minimum, I think.
Yeah.
And then Pat P at safety.
Yeah. Pat P at safety. We talked about it a little bit. Was that Monday? Or was that last week? One of them shows
Monday.
we had talked about just some of his versatility, him potentially moving around. He does have that potential, and I do think eventually we will see some of it. I don't think it'll be early on, though, because right now I think he's going to fill that void of outside corner for us more so than anything else, depending on obviously who we draft and stuff. But I think that we will eventually see Pat P take some safety steps eventually. But I think early on that we will mainly be that outside corner for us.
AJ Martinez, damn, I get a 3-4 for nothing. Sabotage 7, Sabotage 3-4. Sabotage the Cheetah, Sabotage AI, not Iverson.
Shout out, there it is.
Sabotage no, Sabotage Canada, Sabotage Ravens, Browns, and Cincy.
All right, there it is, there it is. He's like I said, no Sabotage Canada. Respect. We don't want to sabotage him, but Sabotage Ravens, Browns. All right, I'm following it.
Yeah, it sounded like he was a little conflicted there.
I definitely got confused as I was reading through the sabotages and no sabotage, but that's AJ. If we don't get confused off of an AJ chat, did we even have a show that day?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's mandatory.
He's been back and forth on Canada.
Yeah.
Over the last several months.
He threw a cheetah in the room with him, took the cheetah out of the room with him, but then he keeps the cheetah on a leash in case Canada messes up.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Lonnie Rowe Entertainment, LLC. I'm going to join the upper room when Moats publicly denounces his affinity for the Bills.
Hey.
They not riding for 5-5 like the black and yellow on God.
All right. Hey, man. Well, shoot, you're going to be waiting for a long, long time, baby. But it's all love, man, because everybody is welcome, upper or lower.
Someone's going to probably gift them one here.
You know how that goes,
I think it's random. I think they just gift it, and then people that are watching in the moment will get those gifts, get those memberships.
But yeah, man. Remember, they gave me my first home. You know?
No denouncement then on today's show?
Yeah. I can't do that. In fact, like I said, man, you know, it's
you got to hype it up if you're going to do it.
Hype what up to denounce it?
Yeah.
I was going to do the other way. Man, y'all know it's a YouTube channel out there that got Bills content exclusively going on. All right? So tap in, okay? For all my Bills fans out there.
You think they're lurking right now?
You know, it's some Bills fans lurking, okay? Bills fans only, okay? Y'all know the Steelers fans. Yeah, we are Steelers fans only over here. You see Steelers fan in the background, all right? We got Deke, Steelers fan. This is all Steelers fan on this channel,
Have you found Beak yet?
I haven't been looking. I will just leave it. I have not been looking, but there is a Bills channel out there.
How do you go about finding him?
I don't know yet. I feel like I can find it, but I don't want to turn my mind there just yet because I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared which channels I might have to go through to find that. It was some channels I had to go through to find, for this to work. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. So I don't want to rush that process. Okay, but all that Bills content goes on the Bills channel, okay? So y'all don't hear me talking all about my Bills over here because it's my Steelers time when I'm over here. I played at both spots the exact same amount of time. 4 years there, 4 years here. All right?
We do talk about him a little bit whenever TG's on and doing his AFC East rankings.
Yeah, we do. Only when y'all want to bring up negativity. It always has a negative connotation when,
after
when
that
you or
divisional round last year, right? Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit.
Anytime something negative come up, y'all can't wait to talk Bills on this channel. I'll be like, yo, what's going on? I even try to make sure my outfits be color coordinated with the Steelers. Shout out to my Bruce Lee shirt. I seen y'all tapping him in. Shout out to Bruce Lee, man. Love him. That's like my favorite dude right there, man. Be like water. That's me. But yeah, baby. Yeah, man. So y'all cut me some slack over here, okay? Y'all cut me some slack. But if y'all want to look in that Bills one, Arthur Most 52.
Stan Claire said he's already peeking over there.
Oh, no. And that's the other thing, too.
Stan Claire's a diehard.
I'm going to say, no. Don't think I ain't seen some of the carryover.
I think he's just getting intel.
It's been some carryover. That's all I'm going to say. It's some names that are familiar. When I look over there, I'm like, I've seen this name before. Oh, you even commented. Oh, you're a subscriber. Dual subscribe. It's all love. It's just, how y'all a lot louder. The non-Bill supporters are a lot louder in the chat than the actual Bill supporters. They be in that thing just kind of like letting it fly. They chill, don't say nothing. And then I look on the other channel. I'm like, hey, partner. Okay, huh. Hey, next time, speak up in the chat next time, man. All right? Don't let them do that to me. Jeez. But yeah, enough of that now. So yeah.
William Redmond has joined the Upper Room.
Shout out to William Redmond. And welcome to the Upper Room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Vegas TJG says like Fight Club. Can't talk about it.
Seriously, bro. You know what I mean? It's the channel out there. They like to wear red and blue. There might be a ringleader over there who's all the way psycho. Okay? But we don't talk about it. If you find it, you find it. Okay? Just know we infiltrating we tapping in. Okay? We tapping in.
Eric James, hey, Deke and Moats, what do you guys think of the flex games during the season? I'm suspicious now buying tickets to Sunday games since
Those Thursdays,
there could be a possibility that the game gets moved to a Thursday.
Yeah. I'll give you a couple ways, man. For me, as a fan, I don't all the way hate it just because I love football, right? And if you could flex me into a dope Thursday night game,
you won't get
like,
Colts Texans
right.
week 14.
Yeah, so as like a consumer, I love the concept. I think it'll be dope. As a former player, I hate it. Number one, we hate Thursdays because it's just a quick turnaround. But the number two thing is this. It sucks when it's planned. It sucks when you know 3 weeks in advance that you're going to be playing on Thursday. It sucks when you know 10 weeks in advance you're going to be playing on Thursday. Let alone me finding out a week or two before that my game is
they got to
flex
it at least 2 weeks before, maybe 3. They got to do that.
Bro, what? That is crazy in terms of just like your scheduling to recover, like all of that stuff, man. I think it's just a lot that has to go into the planning of it. When you're talking about flexing a team into a Thursday, which team was on the road the week before? Where were they coming from? Was it a West Coast trip coming back to the East Coast? Like, I just think it's a lot that goes into flexing to a short week. It's different when you're flexing on Sunday. It's different when you flex to like a primetime Monday. But when you start tapping into those week games, that's the part. Like, think about how we felt even when it was flexed to that Wednesday night. And we're just like, yo, it kills you in terms of how you're preparing. It takes away from how you can recover. And those are the things, like I said, just as a player that I think of. But as a fan, I mean, I'm going to enjoy it because I'm going to get a good matchup. Now, you might run into some of the injuries. But if the dudes are staying healthy, does anybody complain when it's Thursday night football and the game is good? No, no one complains. We enjoy the game. At least that's my perspective.
As a fan, you're right. There's not too much negative. I just don't think it was needed.
It wasn't needed.
It's just not needed. I'm not really for it, but sure, yeah, if that means instead of, like I said, Colts Texans, and they're both like 4-11 at the time, we get a Chiefs versus Baltimore, or Chiefs, you know what I mean? Two teams that are in it going for playoff seeding, or one of them needs to definitely get this win to stay in the playoff. Like, that's obviously more interesting. It's the only game on for Thursday night. But typically, I still have those Thursday night games on, even when it's two bad teams. I'll throw them on in the background.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
especially with people that bet.
Literally, the only
I just don't think it was needed. Because don't they have it right now where every team has to have a Thursday night game? Yeah. You could have just kept it like that.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Literally, I would watch them.
It's good like or the whole 16 game schedule and 6 teams make the playoffs. I was good with that. I thought it was perfect.
Yeah,
especially with how these players don't like Thursday night game. I don't know why you had to push it.
Yeah. We know why.
Amazon.
And well, you call it Amazon, I called it money. So yeah, same difference.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I think the NFL wants to impress their new partner in Amazon.
Hey, Amazon, we got you on the hook. Okay, you want better matchups? All right, we'll give you better matchups.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. The almighty dollar, man.
AJ Martinez, draft day, not the same.
And the Brobarian is actually correct. He says he seriously thinks a 20-game season is the goal. It is. That man.
I hope not.
They've been shooting for that. Like I said, even back when we was in negotiations in 11, man. They want the long regular season. It has been shot down multiple times. You see, they kind of did the common ground. All right, let's go to 17 regular season games.
You got to have 2 buys then at least.
Let's add a playoff team. Like, let's add that. They're trying to flirt with it. That is their goal, though, because they know the product is hot. And the product is a very, very small window in terms of, like, regular season games. So they're like, when you look around the league and you look at NHL, MLB, NBA, and how many games they're playing, NFL isn't even a tenth of that when you talk about, like, a regular season in the regular season variety. So I think that's one of the things that the NFL, they see that, and it is appealing from a business perspective. The problem is the actual labor people, the players that are out there, you're killing them. You know what I mean? Like the more you put them out there, man, the worse it's gonna get for them in terms of the injuries, and that's the give and take, the back and forth and stuff like that. But it's always about
we're still gonna watch it.
Yeah,
if it goes 20 games, we're still gonna watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they could maybe put just a week off for everyone, and then have 2 buys for each team.
Something, bro.
As all the games are being played throughout the season. Like, there's ways you could. I don't like it though. Again, I thought they just should have stuck with 16. It was the perfect scarce number. Same thing with 16s make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But slippery slope. We went to 17 and 7.
Now Jeffrey brought up a good point right here. Jeffrey says, for the fans of teams, it's bad because if they could flex any game into Thursday, and you have a flight for Sunday and it gets flexed to Thursday, then that becomes a huge problem. Brings up a good point, man. We think of it only from like the local perspective, but if you are somebody that does make travel plans and you're banking on this game being a Sunday game, and you put all your resources in to come to that one game, and then you find out the week or two before that it's no longer on Sunday, it's on Thursday now, or vice versa, I can see that. Because, I guess you could get flexed out of a Thursday then, huh? Yeah, if they flex you into Thursday, they can flex you out of Thursday.
They typically do think about that stuff when making these flexes, though.
Yeah.
That's why they haven't been doing them Thursday. They typically they don't flex Monday night either.
Right, because
that's why
that's
Thursday's
tough.
really curious.
It's very tough to do, man. Because at least on Sunday, you're just going from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, or 8:30. But when you're talking about changing the day of the week, and then it's not like one day, we talking Sunday to Thursday or Thursday to Sunday, that is drastic.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a can of worms. There's going to be a lot of variables. I was going to say, do you just flex
Because I like
a game
what you said,
that's
the
close?
2 buys. I like the 2 buys.
You flex a Steelers-Browns game in where there's not going to be as much travel. But at the same time, what game are you flexing
out of it? Yeah.
I don't know.
And then I just think of trying to pinpoint, unless you're making all Thursdays divisional games, how are you going to be able to pinpoint locations to keep them close like that? Yeah.
They typically do divisional games for Thursday, right?
I feel like I didn't know if it was like exclusive, but I feel like that is the case.
We've seen Chiefs Chargers. I know we did Steelers Browns last year.
Yeah.
Jets Buffalo's typically a Thursday night game.
If that is the case, with that at least helps with that issue then.
I literally think.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Like, was it all of them?
I was gonna say Bengals Ravens, but no, that was Dolphins Bengals last year.
Oh,
I swear we've had Bengals.
Got hurt.
Then we had Ravens Browns the one Thursday night with
when
Baker.
Lamar had to run off.
Yeah. They are typically division games.
Yeah, but you're
I'd
right.
say
Though,
probably
that
like
Dolphins
50%.
one. Yeah, the Dolphins. I forgot about the Dolphins one.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Thursday nights. Either way, man.
I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm crazy against it, but I don't think they really need to change it.
Yeah.
AJ Martinez, draft day, not the same. It's still great, just different. Me and Michelle would celebrate the draft like a holiday, just the two of us.
Well, I always celebrate the draft for a couple of reasons, man. Obviously, for me, changed my life, but the draft was also, man, when I decided I was going to marry my wife. You know, I remember being at dinner with my moms, and right in the middle of dinner, we got up out that thing.
Your rookie draft, or was it the
my
year
second
after?
year? Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So my rookie year draft, it was just me. So like we had like the family party and stuff like that. So we also remember that draft day. But then the following year, I remember sitting with my mom's first round of the draft, and it was right after Marcel Darius had got drafted. And I knew I was going to have my job. I said, Von Miller did not come to Buffalo. I'm good. Now we can go get this ring. Let's do it. But it was literally that. Yeah, I'll never forget, man. Never forget it. Yep. So now in the draft, it's like a double meaning for me. I'm like, oh, this day that I got drafted in when I decided I was going to marry my woman. Yeah.
AJ Martinez lost first bet by 1, second by 1, and parlay by 1 on Sunday.
Shout out to the parlay.
Must have been March Madness, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go, UW. Upper Room stream for the Madden match with Moats on the commentary.
Oh, they trying to get active. They trying to make this thing spicy. Now we collab. Now that's like a YouTube, Twitch collab. 3 different locations.
You'll be able to watch it. It'll be live.
That'll be a lot going on, bro.
TG, we'll get him on the mic.
Bro.
Some back and forth will be
Just
said,
the
I guess.
thought of y'all two playing competitively and talking smack, I can only imagine, man. Because it's not like y'all from the same school. Y'all both legit from like rival schools. So it's just like it just adds to it.
He can't be the Aaron Rodgers Jets. I guess he's going to go with the Ravens, he said.
Yeah, because he said not too many weapons. He's definitely a Lamar guy, though. Yeah.
I just got to contain Lamar.
Nah.
I shouldn't have problems with his receivers.
Nah. You should be definitely good on that.
Because he doesn't even have Marquise Brown anymore. Marquise Brown, at least in Madden, 97, 98 speed.
What's Kenny in regular Madden?
Oh, it's bad, dude. It's bad.
So,
I have that
Trubisky,
same
though?
Kenny in the
Trubisky,
franchise,
then?
basically.
So you're either one of them?
Some people say Trubisky is better than Pickett in Madden. Some people have said that.
Are you one of those people?
No, I have not. I haven't even tried Trubisky like that.
Wow.
We're rolling with Kenny. Actually, I cut Trubisky in the franchise.
Talking about, so you cut Trubisky, you drafted Bijan Robinson, you traded for Tariq Woolen, you traded Highsmith away for Tariq, if I remember correctly, right?
I think the Highsmith thing cursed my team, honestly.
What in the world, man?
I think that Highsmith.
Are you sabotaging this? It's only you sabotaging them, man.
No, I got 4 more games. I'm 8-5 right now. I got to get this thing right. I'm not making playoffs.
You can't not make the playoffs in your franchise.
I know.
This is like, whoa, you
I know.
Good. That can't happen.
I got the Browns again. That's a revenge match.
Oh,
I think that's the last game of the season.
Isn't that what they do, right?
Yeah, Boomin.
Yeah. Shout out to Boomin.
We also got a Bengals matchup. He wants revenge for that Week 1 walk-off touchdown I had. Jaguars this week, and we also got the Packers.
For sure.
I think the Packers have Rodgers.
Can we run the table? I'm Team Deke. Can we run the table?
I was in the lab a little bit before I got the LASIK. Haven't been messing with it since, so.
All right.
I'm going to need to get right. I'm playing, actually, because I pushed off the advanced time. I said I was going to play this Jaguars game.
Yeah.
I think I was going to play it yesterday or today, whatever. Pushed it back to this weekend. Just want to, again, give my eyes a little bit more rest.
Okay.
Just get the mind right and stuff. Need to win. Okay.
Yeah, the people in
Simple
your
as
chat,
that.
the people in the chat, they're not feeling your quarterback decision, man. They saying you trying to sabotage the squad, man.
No, Kenny's gone up in overall.
He was a 67?
Yeah, something like that.
Shout out to other Jacob.
He's up to a 75.
Tottenham.
We got screwed with that objective, though. They wanted me to throw for, it was like 3 touchdowns. And
Didn't you say you got that game, but it was like a technicality or something?
The wording was off, and they got me on it. Because it was like, don't throw a pick, or don't throw more than 1 pick, and you could do either 300 yards, 300 total yards, or throw for 3 touchdowns. Yeah. They worded it really weird where you felt like if you got either the 300 total yards or the 3 touchdowns, that it cancels out the interception. Right. But that didn't happen because I kept throwing picks the rest of the game. Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes, man.
You want to hear some of these stats?
I do need to, though, man.
I think 51 picks.
Huh?
I got like 20-something with Kenny, and I'm telling you, that's not bad. That's like the league average.
Time out. You're 8-5. Yeah. You said Kenny got 20 picks. You said Tua.
20 plus, probably 25.
You said
26.
Tua has 51.
51. There's other guys in the 40s, yeah.
How many picks are they throwing in a game? I'm trying to wrap
whenever I played the Ravens, Lamar
51,
threw like 6.
I'm trying to wrap my head around 51 turnovers in the span
Seattle,
of 13
Bryce
games.
Young had
6
13
weeks, man.
Yeah, there's some bad guys. I think he left the league, though,
world?
actually. I think he left the league. Dolphins were like 1-10 or something. He bounced.
I'm just like, yo, that don't even sound right. Like, stop throwing. If you have 51, stop doing. Run the ball. Run the ball, man.
The thing is, if you get down double digits, you have no other option.
God,
you got to try to get back in the game. Time's against you. It's tough.
Most picks you thrown in the game with Kenny.
And we're playing most picks.
With Kenny.
Well, I had 8 turnovers in the first preseason game. I think I threw 6
It's preseason. Preseason don't count. You can be aggressive. Fumbles. You can be aggressive. Are you saying
it's got to be like 5.
Hold on. Are you saying 8 turnovers with just Kenny or 8 for the team?
Just Kenny. Preseason game.
Bro, I thought you were
saying that was against
the
computer, too. That was against computer.
God. For sure. I like it. Shout out to the game, man. I guess the AI is getting better on the game, too, then.
I don't know what to make of it. I'm just... Yeah, they screwed Kenny's throw and release. I think he should have better ratings. It's just... It's tough.
Dang. Yeah, they
I maybe should have drafted O-line. Maybe should have considered it.
Just a little bit.
I'm not familiar with franchise. I didn't know how some of these guys were going to develop because, like, some of these dudes are bumping up like 5 overalls in the middle of the season. So that would have been beneficial. There wasn't a guy over 80 in the rookie draft class, but like if I would have gotten a lineman at like a 78 or 77, they'd be like low 80s right now.
Okay.
So
the people confirming it though, man.
I almost wish I would have done that.
They saying that Madden hates the Steelers, and then they saying that the computer is actually kind of hard. on the game.
I found some glitch plays against the computer. Now those games have turned into kind of boring because you're just trying to pad the stats. Although I almost, I did one. I think it was 2-3 games ago. I almost lost, and that was with the glitch play. Okay. So yeah, it is tough at times. I don't matter. Yeah, they're like hitting off Pickens' hands and shit, and they're picking it off. Like this stuff's just not happening.
So it's not an accuracy issue.
Yeah, like actually the last one was a user, Bijan Robinson, gets like a nice 15-yard run, just randomly fumbles it. It's frustrating. He's 99 in ball carrier.
Yeah,
ball carrying.
That's
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'll get right though.
Now,
have faith in me.
Big Noriega, he has a little bit of a different opinion about Madden. He says that it's not sabotaging the Steelers or Kenny. He said Madden knows Kenny sucks. That's what Big Noriega just said, man.
No, I disagree.
There you have it.
I've heard they got a bunch of Browns fans that work at headquarters.
I heard it was Bengals fans, one or the other. So, yeah, I'm with you, man.
Some team up in Ohio.
Yeah, one of them bums.
Let's go. UW says, Moats, your Bill's about to trade for King Henry.
Seeing some of the rumblings. See how it all works out, man. How that go.
Is that the hot topic over at the Bills channel?
Nah. Technically,
is that the big rumor?
Technically, what was going on over there is since their defensive coordinator decided to take the year off, Leslie Frazier, who was going to be calling the defense, the announcement was made at the owners' meetings too. Sean McDermott, he going to be calling the D up there.
Did they bring in a guy?
Nah, he want to do it himself. But he has like guys on the staff and stuff.
They don't even have a guy labeled defensive coordinator.
No, because Leslie Frazier was the DC by label, and he's just taking the year off to himself.
They're keeping the door open for him. They're keeping the light on.
That's what he said,
come
man.
back for 2024.
Yeah. But McDermott said that he's familiar with it. He's done it before, obviously down in Carolina and stuff. So that's what's going on over there, man.
You liking it?
You trying to do this? Why you trying to set me up, bro? Don't set me up like this.
I'm actually curious.
Why you want to set me up
what
like
do you
this?
mean?
I mean, if you want to talk, of course I like it, man. When you talk with McDermott, man, when he was down in Carolina with TD and Luke, man, that's when that defense was fire, right? So you already got your Matt Milano who gives you one of those. Now you got to see you drafting something to give you the other element of it because Edmonds left out. But yeah, in terms of like the defense, defense still should be good. I want to see how aggressive he's going to be though. Because at times with Leslie, man, like you would get some aggression, but it would be a lot of I'm going to rush for and just sit back and play coverage. And at times when you give an off coverage, you just give up easy yards. You know what I mean? So you want to see a little more aggressive, man. Instead of being off, challenge the receivers off the line of scrimmage, man. Think about how we play defense here in Pittsburgh. Everything we pressed up, man. We want to, So it just makes it's less easier throws, it's less time and stuff. You can't get in rhythm all the way. Whereas in Buffalo, that's kind of the pros and cons. But with McDermott, in the past, he's had a little bit more aggression. So we want to see, can that carry over?
You just don't trust Dorsey, though.
I don't have an issue with Dorsey. I think Dorsey's going to evolve. This was Dorsey's first year being the OC. We know fans and everybody wants it to be right now, but life isn't like that, man. It takes time. The same way we saw Matt Canada evolve. I anticipate Ken Dorsey.
Kenny Dorsey.
You say I was about to call him Kenny Dorsey, right? But no, I do think that Kenny Dorsey's going to be good, though, man. Like, because he already has a good feel for play calling. It's just more so he's a former quarterback, played at the U where they won a lot, and he was dope. So you think, man, I want to air it out. I want to do these type of things, but you still do have to respect the fact that you just got to be more cognizant and more attention to the run game. But I think that changes with Damian Harris coming in, though. Because now you actually got that thump to go with your James Cook and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And potentially that Bijan Robinson.
You really want
Or Jordan Addison. You know, I'll take either one. Yeah, I don't discriminate. Come on, baby. Which one you want? Huh? I mean, we talked some pass rushes over there. You know what I mean? We was looking at some edge rushes, but, you know, I'm down for whatever. I'm because at linebacker, I'm like, no, you can do it. We can wait. We can go another round. Yeah.
Like I said, if that happens, either or might be off my Steelers franchise roster.
Dang, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. You should keep him up there, especially if the Bills draft him, though. You should.
Not a culture fit anymore.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe this.
Sean McCartney, you need to pull up in Pittsburgh in the golf cart like you did for the Bills. Maybe then your sins will be forgiven.
Man, we done went on tour for multiple years in the parking lot community, all right? We were part of the parking lot ministry, man. Me and Deke, we tapped in. We had boots on the ground, home and away. We've done our time. We've put our due diligence out there, man. The
Did
streets
that golf cart have rims, though? They have spinners.
Chill out. You don't want to lie, bro. I didn't have spinners, but I did have a bullhorn, and I had like a driver and a water person. Like, you thirsty, Miss Moats? Like, hey, you want? I'll hold your camera for you. I got you. I did have that with me, and like a marching band. So does that count? Because the marching band was a part of it. I just wasn't going to walk with the band, so that's why I got to be on the cart. And the band had to walk, and I just get to jam out. Yeah. But we spent way more time in the parking lots of Pittsburgh, though. Way more. Yeah.
Ryan McPherson, are either of you going to Wiz and Snoop's concert tour? I'm going to the one in Phoenix this summer, and definitely will be wearing all Pittsburgh gear.
I am for a fact. Y'all be at the one out here in Pittsburgh, man. Was it the Pavilion? Me, wifey, and me mother-in-law. Yeah, man. We're gonna pull up out there, man. So you already know what it is, baby. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be better. My pre-research or the contact I'm gonna get while I'm there. Ooh, child, you talking Snoop and Wiz, but more so because of like some of the OGs. We got Too Short and Warren G. Now, you know my folks from Cali. You feel me? They love Too Short. That's, you know what I mean? They like, yo, we got Too Short coming here. They more excited about Too Short. Like, I promise you. I was like, yo, you can do the meet. You want to meet? Nah, I don't care about none of them other. I don't care about Wiz. I don't care about Snoop. I want to meet Too Short. I'm here for Too Short. So I'm like, we got to get there early then. That's for that. So we got the tickets for Too Short. I'm hyped. Man, I done hit myself in the face.
You have any good song solo? He's like a good feature guy.
Who, Too Short? No. Too Short got hits, but it's a different time frame. You gotta think like 90s.
Yeah.
And it's just different because it's West Coast. You know what I mean? Like his cadence is just, it's almost like an E40. Like when people talk E40, you from the Bay, man, you look at E40 like how I talk about Pusha T or how people in Pittsburgh probably look at Wiz. But E40 around the world, it's like, yo, I know his name, but you not tripping on the person. You might be like, oh, he got a couple features over here. He got one or two songs. It's like, and they group though? No, they got hits. So that's why like my folks hype about him. I'm hyped to see Snoop though. I love Snoop, man. Doggy Style's my album. Like whenever I need my one, I'm just like, yo, throw on Doggy Style, man. Yeah, it's a vibe, bro.
Boo Man 318. He's the Browns in the franchise. Says, I'm cursed. I've been losing ever since I beat Deke. I don't like that.
Oh, dang, that does suck.
Actually, yeah, because he's in the AFC North. I think I've lost the AFC North. Not lost it officially, but I lost the top spot.
Yeah.
I think I'm second right now. I'm a wild card team. Dang. All you got to do is get in, but that's
get to the dance,
disappointing. Man. I got 2 FC North games left. As I said, Bengals, Browns.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. Man, shout out to BD. BD in the regular chat hit us with the Too Short and Scarface back in the 90s were fire. I agree. Now, I obviously don't remember all the way in the 90s, but, you know, towards the end of the 90s and actually early 2000s, that's when I got introduced to some of them dudes, NWAs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm with you, man. Shout out to Face Mob.
Where do we go from here?
All right. So, man, this is perfect. We got 27 minutes because we are getting out of here on time today, Deke.
This one's on me. I got to roll.
We getting out on time. Okay? So, we're going to start out with, or we'll just end it as we talk about the Steelers Combine meetings, all right? So, let me pull up the list of the players that we actually met with at the Combine. And we're focused on the cornerbacks today. And we'll just kind of give a brief little reaction to the different players, what we thought about them, and if anyone stood out in terms of who we really would want to draft. But in terms of the cornerbacks we met with, Emmanuel Forbes, Mississippi State, Clark Phillips out of Utah, Jalen Jones, Texas A&M, Joey Porter Jr., Penn State, you already know that, Cam Smith, South Carolina, Eli Ricks, Alabama, Garrett Williams out of Syracuse, Keely Ringo from Georgia, Brian Branch out of Alabama, Darius Rush, South Carolina, and then last but certainly not least, Deontay Banks. And Deontay Banks out of Maryland. So when we talk about some of these names, we've obviously mentioned all but 3 of these guys thus far between mock drafts, between our player breakdowns and stuff like that. And it is actually good to see some of these names up here that we did decide to meet with. When you talk about a JPJ, he's been mocked as multiple times in the first round. It's good to know we actually met with him. Deontay Banks. We know we were just talking about him being mock test with Mel Kiper Jr., but it's good to also see that we met with him. Brian Branch, another guy. Now, granted, we know with Brian, he's more so that honey badger type where he could be safety, he could be corner, he could be the nickel. So it's good that we met with him as well. I was a little surprised that we don't have any Gonzalez up here, though.
It's interesting, too, because I remember going back to the Combine, Gonzalez was raving about Mike Tomlin and the Steelers. Yeah. Saying he was, like, so happy to meet. I can't remember the exact phrasing he used.
Like, so happy to, like meet him or talk with him or something like that, right?
Yeah. And with him being a lot of people's top corner in this draft. Now, here's the thing, though. You're right. It is curious we didn't meet with him or was Witherspoon even there? I know he didn't test.
If I remember correctly, Witherspoon did not go. I thought he didn't, but I'll pull it up real quick. Let's check.
You know what? I think he measured. I think he was there. I don't know if we met with him. You could double check, but here's what I'm thinking. Tomlin did this last year.
Got measurables, stood on the sideline for the drills and stuff. Yeah, but did do measurables.
He did this type of stuff last year with like Malik Willis. Throw up some smoke screens. Show some interest one way.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he was actually interested the other way the whole time. He even said this in yesterday's press conference or the media interviews he did at the whole coaches seminar, where he was like, "Yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna tell you or elaborate on who I'm meeting with because you guys are gonna talk about it. You guys are gonna think I got interest one way or another, but I may or may not in actuality." I think Tomlin could be playing games here, especially too if he knows already. Like, Gonzalez, or like the scouts are telling
these guys aren't getting out
Gonzalez
of the top 5.
is
He's not getting out
number
of the top
1.
10. Yeah,
or like if Witherspoon's there, Gonzalez, like we're just gonna take him no matter what. Let's talk about the guys that could fall to us and what the board could actually be.
Because a lot of these names do follow what you're talking about, in the sense of teens, late first round, heck, even second round. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of those names do carry over like that. So I could definitely understand that thought process.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it means we're not interested in Gonzalez or not interested in Witherspoon. Maybe we just know their games, and if they're there. Because there's no way they're both going to be there.
No, absolutely, yeah.
But if one of them's there, although, see, Omar Khan has been talking about trading up.
That's what I'm saying.
So you would want to take a little bit more attention to detail if you're trading up to maybe 10 or 11 or 12 for one of those two cornerbacks.
You see what I mean? Because I'm like, if you're willing to move up, I would want to know him.
Unless we already know him like that.
And we also got to see, are we going to go to their pro days? And what's the situation going to be there?
Did Oregon do theirs yet?
I am not sure off the top of my head.
I know Maryland did one today, and they were saying Tomlin and Khan aren't there. Yeah. But we had some representation. I know Pitts was today.
They had some people at Pitts. I didn't see Coach T, but I did see like a good amount of like people I recognize with the organization.
Well, we know Florida's is tomorrow with Anthony Richardson. Yeah. We'll actually probably be there because they're talking about that defensive tackle, right?
They got the tackle down there. And we don't need another guard, so never mind. But they definitely got the D tackle down there though.
Oh yeah, they already had it. This was.
Did they show
14th.
up?
Wait, what?
So that was what, 2 weeks? My birthday.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Man, did they show up on my birthday?
We had some people there for sure.
Still met with Rajon Wright. Shout out to Last Chance U. Let's go.
Steelers were at least one or two teams to speak. Yeah, you're right. With is this Oregon State?
That's Oregon State, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on, Steelers. Yeah, this is Oregon State. This is bad Googling by me. Official time. No, Oregon. It just took me to Oregon State, but Oregon's was also that day. I don't know. We had some people there.
Okay.
I'd bet money.
Okay.
I'd bet good money we had people there. I don't know if it was Tomlin or Khan.
We need to. I would like to have had one of them big guys there, man.
Do you want me to double check?
I mean, I want to trust it. I feel like in good faith they should have been there.
5 most important pro day. I'm not seeing much. Okay. I'm struggling here.
All good.
Wait, are they gonna actually have? Oh no! Wow, I got a shout out. I mean, Steelers Depot. We know
shout
they do good
bro.
work.
Heck yeah!
I didn't think this was gonna be the case when I clicked on this article. He literally has the day, the team, and then
shout out to them boys over there, man. Y'all know we rock
Alex
with them.
Kozora.
Y'all know we rock with them, bro. Y'all know what it is over here. Heck yeah, ain't got nothing but love.
Okay, March 14th. We just had one guy.
Okay.
Kelvin Fisher. Never heard of him.
Okay.
Senior scouting assistant.
Yeah.
But they also have Noah Sewell out there.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Gonzalez. I guess, yeah, those two guys. A couple of linemen, too.
Mm-hmm.
But Gonzalez is the main guy. I don't want us to draft Noah
I
Sewell.
mean, they probably just called up Adrian Clem before he left to go back to New England. And was like, hey, man, what you think about these dudes? They gave us a scoop.
We were heavily represented at Georgia with Tomlin.
Oh, you know who's going to be at Georgia. SEC, you know who's going to be there. Bama. I bet they was deep there. I bet. Oh, Michigan, Ohio State. Where we at Bama?
Oh yeah.
I know that off
the I know that off the top of my head.
Coach T ain't
they were
missing
talking
that.
about it recently.
Yeah.
I remember that. Iowa State, we know that because we were meeting with like Paris Johnson, DeJuan Jones. Yep, you're right. Definitely Alabama.
Yeah. Who else had
Penn
the pro
State.
day?
We had some guys at Penn State. Weidel.
Oh, okay. Shout out.
Terrell Austin.
Okay.
Not Tomlin or Kahn.
But Weidel that's still boss.
Yeah. Like TG said, Ike Taylor at Miami.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to God dang.
We sent the B team to West Virginia.
Who went? What's their names?
Scouting coordinator Casey Weidel.
Dang.
Little brother.
Dang. They said
scouting interns.
Andy.
We sent some scouting interns.
That's crazy. They say ain't making no noise over there. There's a W. They ain't making no noise.
And then today we sent a bunch of people, just not Tomlin or Kahn. Frisman Jackson, Grady Brown.
I seen
Eddie
all
Faulkner.
them dudes. Yep. Every time they pan that camera, I was like, "Oh, hey, that's him." Yep, that's it. And shout out to Missy. Missy was doing one of the. She was doing the like broadcast as well, man.
Yeah, not too much else then.
No
main
JMU?
ones. No, I'm not even seeing JMU.
Hey,
on it. Did they have the pro day yet?
First off, you ain't gotta laugh like that. All right, chill out. That it was 2 days ago.
Wait, JMU had a good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got a good squad, but personnel wise, I don't know if like.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it ain't like that yet. We still turning over the roster. You know that.
Still building.
Yeah, we still turning over. We still got freaky like FCS.
Dude,
type,
you guys
know
were
what I
ranked
mean?
ahead of Pitt at some point in the middle of the season.
But
we had a strong finish.
But think about like in terms of like roster configuration, you guys like player for player technically have like just better athletes right now. We just we got high, but y'all got way better athletes though. Don't trip. We gonna in due time. But we ain't there yet. No, we ain't there yet.
Yeah, I think Tomlin's wising up to all the coverage that's on him and certain Steeler personnel going to these pro days where maybe it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Because you know how we equated to, okay, pro day, combine meetings means likely to draft in like the top 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Maybe Tomlin's saying, don't look too far into it now. Changing a little with the modern day.
Or it's just going to be JPJ, and we all know it.
Well, that would be a point in the direction where these meetings don't matter as much because he wasn't there. Tomlin wasn't at Penn State.
But he met with him at the combine, though.
Okay.
So that's
they're saying, though, I mean, whenever you combine the pro day and the combine,
it's a lock. Yeah. If you combine them, it's a lock. But we do got at least one. That's all.
Yeah.
I did go back and watch some more of that JPJ, though, man.
What are you
like
saying?
him, bro. I went back. I watched the him and Marvin Harrison, man, the Ohio State joint.
What are you thinking?
Bro, I like his game. Like, I love.
You bumping him up over Witherspoon or Gonzalez?
No, they're just, once again, man, when I gave you the initial, like, breakdown of them two, or those 3, I still hold true to it. Those 2 are just man-to-man corners exclusively in terms of, like, what they are going to do great at this level. Whereas when I look at Peasy, I could see him doing both. He is long, but because of how well he reroutes guys and disrupts the timing off their release, it allows him to play man-to-man versus some quicker guys. And then you watch him match up against a Marvin Harrison Jr., and he was giving him issues, man. Marvin still made numbers, but those numbers were not when JPJ was guarding him. And that's the part where I'm just like, man, you watch how he's able to disrupt a dude like that, challenge him down the yard, and have the speed and the ability on some of these deep ends, some of these dig routes to really be there and challenge some of that stuff. It's like, And don't get it twisted. Now, Marvin Harrison was still having some moments where he had separation, and CJ just didn't look that way. And that's a part of the game, too. But when I was just watching him, how he was matching up against this dude who we know is going to be, a top-notch guy when he comes out, I don't know. I just felt even better about it. And I love his tackling. I love his physicality. That's the other part. I'm like, the other two dudes are sexy in terms of their man-to-man coverage skills, but I wouldn't put them in zone concepts. They're like Darius Slay to me. Like, you're a man corner. Like, I know what you are. You're Joe Hayden. This is what you are. When I watch Joey Porter Jr., it's like, man, I get part Richard Sherman with the length, but then at the same time, you still give me some of these man-to-man principles and ability that these other guys get.
Better than you initially thought.
Right. But it was more so just like the more you watch him. And that's the thing. It was like, let me watch some more of it. Let me just cut some more of it. Because you might watch 2 games and these could be one good game, one not so good game. So you watch another game. Then you watch another one. But eventually you build up a big enough sample size and it's still a certain level of projecting or guessing, because every week you're not going against a Marvin Harrison Jr. Every week is not an NFL caliber guy. So some weeks, you look like you're God over there, defending these dudes. But at the NFL level, it's a lot more guys that are going to be like Marvin Harrison than it is the alternative. And that's the part where you're just still trying to just guess, can he match up like this versus these type of guys consistently? That's all.
Although they're saying Marvin Harrison's going to go top 5 next year.
He's like that. You watch him on
maybe,
tape,
maybe
like
he won't be saying
bro.
like Marvin Harrison's as much, right?
But think about this.
There's only so many of them.
Well, no. In terms of the unicorns that actually produce, but T. Higgins right now, if T. Higgins was in Ohio State right now, he would be called Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
Is T. Higgins the best receiver on his team? No. That's what I'm saying in the sense of you're going to see a lot more that are like that.
I know, I get you. 100%.
Opposite.
100%.
No, I ain't saying that everybody's Marvin. I ain't saying that, but you catch my drift, though.
No, 100%. 100%.
And I just love how he, like, when I see a dude that's going to compete like that, it's going to be not back down from it, but still be fundamentally sound, still. And I know people, he's hands. Man, I watched this dude games. You can make a case for some of that stuff, but the other stuff, I'm like, bro, you can't make an omelet without breaking an egg. You are going to be handsy at times when you are as disruptive within them 5 yards as he is. He puts hands on them dudes, man. And that's the thing that I'm like.
A little bit of that linebacker.
Yeah, because at the NFL level, what do you think it's going to be when it's a 6'4" receiver over there that's 215? That's a grown man. You got to be willing to put your hands on that dude, but still be athletic enough to run with him down the yard. Still be athletic enough to run with him on them end breaking routes. And that's the part that makes Joey interesting because of all of those things. Whereas when you talk Gonzalez and Witherspoon, I'm just like, yo, if you want a pure man-to-man corner, that's that. Like, and that's why I view them as the top 2, because I love just pure man-to-man guys. But when you're talking about JPJ and what makes him so high up and why people love his game, that is why, bro. And that's why I'm like, I can see it, man. I could definitely see it. Like, take away the connection in terms of the name and the blood, stuff like that. It's like, bro, this dude is a good player. He is, man.
So you're saying Porter Island?
Let's see, you want to put the island on him, man.
Porter Jr. Island, JPJ Island.
I'm not against the island talk for him. I'm not against it, but I'm nervous about jinxing him. I don't want to jinx that on him. All right.
Well, we already have Pierre Island.
Nah.
Does Pat P have a nickname outside of just like Pat P?
P2?
Can we throw an island in there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pat P Island.
He's just P2. Yeah, he usually just P2. But you're right. Maybe it could be a Pat P Island. But with them dudes on that list, man,
I don't think there's any surprises.
Yeah. Now, I was interested about Jalen Jones, the cat out of Texas A&M. Long frame, man. I like his instincts. I don't know.
He doesn't seem too special to me.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if he's a part of, because what I'm asking is this, right? Not at 17, not at 32.
Oh,
but in terms of adding into this rotation, that's what I'm speaking on. I'm like, because I just feel like he has a good little blend and stuff like that, man, with certain things that he does. He's not overly fast, but I like his technique, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, watch, I was like, yo, I like this kid a little bit. It's not going to wow you. But in terms of another good player to put in there, I do think he's somebody that we could look at.
As long as he's not our first cornerback. I forget who said this in the last chat, but I don't want us to be waiting on corner like that. Unless we're taking a JPJ or Brian Branch first. Got that guy. And then if you want another depth guy in the 3rd round, so be it.
I'm with you on that. I don't want to wait, but we definitely should get something up front. But if we did do the double, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
first 2 rounds,
yeah.
you got to get a guy. I think you got to get one of these guys, whether
Absolutely,
it's tier 1,
man.
tier 2.
Yeah.
Forbes, Cam Smith. I don't know where Deonte Banks is at this point. He might have found his way up into tier 1.
How'd you feel like even the cat from Bama, Eli Ricks? Now, he was the transfer, obviously, but another good player too, man.
He's fine too. Yeah, he's one of those guys, probably a little bit more tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You see the length on them, though. Like, they looking at big body corners. That's the one thing I was peeping with these dudes, man. Like,
if you're taking a Ricks, it would be a steal if you got him in the 3rd. If you got him with that second round pick.
The 49.
What are you doing then before that? You're doing a Drew Sanders or something and a Broderick Jones. It wouldn't be terrible.
Because Eli good too, man. Eli, another one of them dudes, man. Long arms, good technique, man. I love his footwork.
Bama guy.
Yeah. So, in terms of the coaching and stuff like that.
Because I don't think you're going to have to be relying on any of these corners week 1. Now, it'd be nice. It'd be a big-time luxury. But you still got Witherspoon back. You still got Amolet that could play the spot.
Yeah.
Patrick Peterson, Levi Wallace.
Yeah.
You could figure it out, but I mean, if you are drafting a guy in those first 2 rounds, you are hoping that they take over at some point this season.
Yeah. And then Darius Rush, he was the other dude for me, man. South Carolina cat. Just another one of them dudes, man. When you talk about like the size speed combo, man, a guy that can get down the grass. I didn't like his lateral too much though. He to me was more the straight line dude, man. But the two though, like I said, they're just middle consider, man, whether it's middle round or even with the Eli Ricks potentially in that 2nd round. I do think those are some dudes that could still come here and help us out, man, without necessarily being the first round variety and stuff like that, man.
A lot of people are bringing up Julius Brent as
he's another
one of those sleepers,
he's
high upside, almost like Tariq Woolen last year.
Yep.
I would love that in the 3rd or 4th. Just flyer pick, bring him in. Now, I don't think he had Woolen's 40.
Yeah.
I think he ran in like the 4.5s or something like that. But he's got that type of size.
Does Eli Ricks fall to the 3rd?
I think that'd be a steal. I'd be fine with doubling up on corners. Because his game is nice,
yeah. Like, I don't see why we couldn't go 17 and then steal something late 2nd, like that 49 or even at 80.
Yeah. The Garrett Williams piece at 30. Or not 30,
80.
The 3rd round.
Yeah, and we met with him as well, man.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
That's definitely intriguing.
Yeah.
Because if you can get a guy like a JPJ, maybe Gonzalez fall, one of those tier 1 guys in the 1st or 2nd.
Yeah.
You pair him with Garrett Williams, maybe those are your 2 guys for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Levi Wallace, he's probably done after this year, unless, we could re-sign him, but he's only got 1 more year left on his contract. Patrick Peterson obviously isn't the long-term solution.
Right. But that gives you
Could
2
we
young
finally
guys.
be set at cornerback for a decade?
And not only do you have 2 young guys, but you don't have to worry about outsourcing either. You're building them up together. Steelers, so they live, breathe your culture. Not let me go trade for something, let me go sign something else and hope that it can come here and fit what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it then, man. I like it.
623. I think we got one more super chat.
Hey, man, you see how he's dribbling this thing out, man. Every once in a while I play point guard and I make sure that we run this play right, baby.
You know what? And since we got 7 minutes, I think we have one more little topic that could be fun to send us off.
Well, hey.
Okay, last super, though, real quick. Cody G says, love y'all. Hashtag Steeler Nation.
Hey, man, love you, too. I can throw the heart back.
So, one of the NFL rule changes.
Uh-oh. Shout out to Deke. He's doing it. All right, let's do it, Deke. Let's do it, man. We did get a rule change. We ain't got to stand long on it.
They are letting players now wear number 0. And I think it's for all the positions that are already allowed to wear single digits.
Yes. Which is essentially quarterback specialists, D-line,
receivers, like DBs. I think
it was like
too.
Everything except like
I think D-line and O-line. You can't do it.
D-line you could do single digit. I thought O-line you couldn't.
It might be.
Yeah, I think it was just O-line. Because I want some defense you could do singles.
But anyway, it got people like me thinking who should be number 0 for the Steelers. Now, there have been some people. I posed it as a question on Twitter. There are some people chiming in and giving their takes.
Okay.
I will paraphrase a few of the responses I've seen. Deontay Johnson for the amount of touchdowns he got last year.
Wildin'. I already know where y'all going with this.
Mitch Trubisky for his impact on the team.
I know it's more. Don't you only give me them. I know we can have more.
Someone said me. Someone said Deke. People have brought up Matt Canada.
Okay.
Those are the main ones.
Those are the only ones?
I could pull it up. I just
need to know. Was there anybody else that got talked about?
It's not hard to find.
Was there anybody else that said they should wear number 0? I needs to know. Don't you shortchange me on these names?
Also, you know what? Because I quote tweeted this.
Oh yeah, and I did like that picture too, man. You and Jeff Reed.
I was going through my phone just to some archive.
That was hard,
I got
bro.
a bunch of
that was
shit
hard.
in here.
That
I'm
was
just
hard.
gonna drop from last season
Yeah.
It's either the Heinz Field, because there are some stuff that I was doing mid game. I might just drop, but it's like it didn't upload because of the reception at Heinz Field or Acrisure now. Yeah. And then there's some other pictures I just have from the archives last. I think I'm just gonna post them.
Let's go.
And one of them was Jeff. I think that was week 2. Is that week 2 or week 3? Can't remember.
Shout out to Jeff though, man.
Wait, when did I ask this? Oh, I also said I think the Pirates will be good this year.
Well, it happens.
Okay, Joe says at JFed they should give Pickens 1 first. I agreed with that.
Okay.
J Red says let's draft DeMarion Overshown and give him his number from college.
I like that.
Pickens because there's 0 chance you're gonna guard him.
Fair. I like that.
Trevin Cancello, he's always in the chat. He says
too.
Darnell Washington. Here's the guy that was talking about Mitch.
He's number 0 anyways. Yeah, shout out to Darnell.
The guy that was talking about Mitch at Team Saw says Mitch because he brings 0 to our team.
Jeez. Shots fired.
Yeah, 1 from Matt Canada here.
Oh.
Jonathan at Johnny03361586 says Jackson Smith and Jigba. Re-sign Mason just to make him wear 0.
Yo, that's so petty. But the way that the Steelers have treated that man at times, man, that would be the icing on the cake. That would be.
I'm seeing a lot of Pickens here. Whoa.
Who else we got? Who else?
Deion Sanders have a take on this. Todd Hall says no one. That is a nobody number. Ask Prime.
A nobody number. Well, funny thing, man, when I was growing up, you never wanted to wear 0. Yeah, it was like, ew, 0. Nobody loves you. Like that is a nobody number. That's how I looked at it. Yeah.
Foster Roach says Brian Branch.
Okay.
Steelers on top 1 brings up TG's WVU pal, Bryce Wheaton Ford. Yeah, in this mock they have him going round 5. He posted a picture of the mock with it.
And that's the dude that TG. That was the first name TG said too.
That was TG's top West Virginia guy in this draft.
He was like, we got a receiver, Wheaton.
I think some other people were mocking him in the 7th round for us, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's popped up in 1 or 2 of these mocks, but we don't have a 5th round pick. He did a trade in his.
Gotcha.
But all the ones we've seen, he's a 7th rounder.
Yeah.
A lot of Pickens. Christian Gonzalez gets his organ number.
I like that. Now, I just want to update you. It is 28.
Yeah.
So it's 2-minute warning. Just want to give you the heads up. 2-minute warning.
A lot of Pickens, though.
A lot of Pickens. Pickens will be dope in the 0, though, bro. Unguardable.
We had one final shot here.
Uh-oh.
Slept on Steelers says should have been Devin Bush's bum ass.
5-5. Don't y'all do 5-5 like that, man. 5-5 gonna be all right, man. He gonna be all right.
Okay, for 28, then I'll read this final super chat and we'll be on our way. Wait, do you have any takes on who should be 0? Do you have any honest takes?
I'm afraid to even go there.
I view it as a good number.
I don't view it as a good number.
Anything single digits, that's kind of cool.
Starting at 1 is kind of cool. 0 was never a good number, but I would go with DeMarvin Leal because I think I would go DeMarvin because he was a single digit in college. He wore 8 in college, so at least 0 looks kind of like an 8. Yeah, at times on these jerseys when you look at them. So I
think if we get Christian Gonzalez, he'd have to do that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Him or Witherspoon. JPJ, what was he in college?
He was 17. Was he? Yeah, I think he was 17.
No, he's not.
No, I'm tripping. We're gonna draft him at 17. He was number 9.
Yeah.
TG say he gonna wear 55 though. You gotta do it for your dad.
Cool Holcomb got
do it for your dad, man. Now you're gonna pay. Hey, we need that number, bro. Go put that 5.
That's like Carl Joseph. Remember, he was like on our team last year, technically.
Technically, what?
No talk about payments or anything like
that. Nothing, bro. Nothing.
All right, we got Cody G saying Branch at 17, DeJuan Jones and Trenton Simpson, Eli Ricks. I guess he has Jones, Simpson, and Ricks.
Okay.
Out of those 3, 2 of them he wants in the 2nd round.
Respect. Respect. And then the final one before we officially tap out, Sean McCartney said, I'd go DT at pick 32 after hopefully getting a corner at 17. I feel more comfortable with Dan Moore Jr. at left tackle and out linebackers than I am with Adams at D tackle. Okay. Respect then. Respect. Okay. So, with that being officially said, and I do like that thought process, by the way, man. Definitely need that corner up front, though. Definitely need that up front. We ain't cutting corners. But with that being said, man, y'all stay safe out here. Deke has a hot date he got to get to, man. We are not going to get between him and his lifestyle. So, y'all hit that like button on the way out. The TG Moats video did just drop, so make sure your notification on. If you have not, you would have caught that. But either way, we will see you tomorrow. And until next time, baby.
Peace.